Hello everyone, and welcome to Destiny by Dice, where I play Dungeons & Dragons with a couple of my friends who have nothing better to do on a Tuesday evening. And Don,
hello,
our guest for today. Welcome. Looking forward to playing?
Yeah.
Good. We'll probably introduce you later when you come in to play. For anyone watching for the first time, we are a part of the role-playing group called Bryne Role-Playing. I'm translating the name. And we're from Norway, as you can probably tell. We're also playing in a local hobby games store, where there are also people playing straight outside this wall. They're also playing Dungeons & Dragons and other role-playing games, depending on what they want to play. So, are you all ready?
We are.
It's been a long week.
Yeah, excited.
Ready to die.
It's always fun to end on a cliffhanger. And also, as everyone who's watching can see, I am in HD this time. So, don't look at me. It's all good. Okay. I'm just gonna get some notes up here. We all ended on a bit of a cliffhanger last time. Oh, we also don't have Kalen, as you might have noticed. Because
he died.
He had something better to do.
Yeah, he had something better to do for once. That's so true. I was on vacation for 3 weeks, so Glenn will be here for at least 2. And that's gonna be, hopefully, awesome.
Pressure is on.
Yeah.
It's very huge.
You will not be seeing his name on the screen or his character in the overlay, as he is part of a hidden group, hidden campaign, so that you can't spy on his stats. Mostly for these guys to not know what's actually going to happen.
Cool.
And that's going to be sort of the norm with guests. We might start adding their picture and name on the overlay, but we'll see. You like doing? Anyone want to do fan art of Glenn's character? Go ahead. We'd appreciate it.
Håvard, you fix?
Yeah, Håvard. No. We might have to have you draw your own character.
Oh god. It's gonna be good.
Just take a picture of a miniature you painted. It's all good. Okay, we were at Rick Eagleborn's mansion castle last week, where we had a nice gathering, a nice dinner that suddenly turned violent after Rick Eagleborn had his declaration speech for the Red Baron. Suddenly, 2 elven women suddenly appeared in the room, one behind Rick and one behind the Red Baron. Rick's throat was slit, and that's where we ended the session. That's where we'll pick up tonight.
Shit.
So, it's gonna get in the headspace of an encounter. I'm not used to starting in the middle of battle, except we did that once before. Yeah, we can place our miniatures if you want.
Already, but do you remember where we stood? Like, we were a little separated, didn't we?
I'm gonna set up
We were.
the...
Yeah.
I think that me and Higgs said that we wanted to be as close to the
Yeah.
Baron as we could.
I have your approximate locations in my head.
Kind of regarding that decision now.
So, if we say that's Rick on the right with the blue cape, then that's Liv, his wife. We have Kalen on the left of Liv. We probably don't have his miniature.
A dice.
We can use this beautiful dwarf. It's a good representation of Kalen because he's a small guy.
The right height.
Yeah.
He's probably watching this now and just, you bastards! You bastards! Well, I'm behind Kalen.
Kalen, if you're watching this, I mean no harm.
Yes, he does.
And yeah, for Rissa, you would be on the other side of Kalen, which is there, yeah, on the other side. So you're next to Liv.
Oh!
Kalen between you guys. Both of you next to Liv.
Okay.
Then we had you and Tara on the other side. The Red Baron on your right.
Like this?
Yep, the Red Baron. lady. This looks like the Red Baron.
Well, that
I really need
looks
to pick
promising.
more miniatures. I do have a lot of them.
You think we don't have enough?
Wasn't the Red Baron a big man? Can you just start taking an Ettin or ogre?
Yeah, not that big. And then we have this one behind Rick. This one behind the Red Baron. We have a few more people. We have Hicks and Naruk. You guys would be, it's a horseshoe sort of setup, so you guys would be over on that side somewhere.
Like here?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I tried to get this. I think me and Ragnhild is over. Me and Ragnhild just tried to spread.
Okay, yeah.
I want these guys.
Spread out a little bit. Just put yourself where you feel like you want to be.
Like down here? Or
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Because you're spreading out, so a little bit down there. And put,
The thing was that we wouldn't be sitting next to each other all
just
the
put
6
these guys somewhere in between. And these two as well. Just some random other guests. And then try to keep all of this clear in your mind. And try to remember who's who and everything. That's hard for me.
I remember
just
who
a-
I am.
Just a big bunch of
like,
people.
The table is like.
Yeah.
Put up.
Did you print out a table?
Yeah, definitely. I have a marble table right here.
Nice.
Ooh. Let's put this out as the table.
Sure.
It's a marble table. So beautiful.
It's all fun and games
We
until,
need to make a lot more terrain stuff.
until someone wants to jump on the table.
Oh. We can probably balance a miniature on those. That's good enough. Okay, so
Beautiful.
Rick's throat slit. The Red Baron, a hand on his back. And then,
The teleportation lady we saw.
I think we killed her.
Oh, she
Yeah.
ran away.
Veltalin blew her up,
Yeah.
literally.
Blast.
So I think the only like loose cannons from the cult is from the very first episode. There was still some in the house when we left.
And as we start now, you see another one
Uh-oh.
popping up in the middle of the room, like in front of the table.
Like here.
Looks over at you and says, "Be quiet, lay face down on the ground, and put your hands behind your back. But I want everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw."
Oh.
Including Kaelin. So if you just roll for Kaelin as well this time. I'm gonna
Scott.
find his character sheet. There's a +1.
Yeah, then it's 17 for him and 23 for me.
12.
11. 23?
22.
He can control Cable. There we go.
Everyone who got less than 21
Oh, that's high.
lays down on the floor, puts their hands behind their back. So that includes everyone except for you, Tara and Naruk,
That's that.
including Kaelin as well. So just
Is that everyone that is not?
even the guests. Rick will be falling down, dying on the floor. He will
All
also
this
go
work
down.
to put all these up.
Everybody lies down.
Killen failed.
Yeah.
Me
That
too,
leaves-
also.
yeah.
And the Red Baron as well.
Yes.
That.
He's also lying down. No, he's not dead. He's
Oh,
fine.
okay. I thought he was the one who got
He
his
only put
throat
a hand on his shoulder.
Oh, okay.
So that leaves 3 people standing. She will look over to you. Down, please. I would suggest that you follow our orders.
I would prefer to stand when unknown people are
I lay
doing
down.
hostile shit.
Listen, can you spell on them? Then one of the other ladies says, "Be quiet.
That's
Lay
the step.
down. Face down."
Here.
As she's saying this, Misty step behind
Who is
the one in the red cloak.
Yeah, behind like so I can
Yeah.
just in case I can see.
You face down on the floor and put your hands behind your back. So wisdom saves from all three of you with advantage because you understand what's going on and
even though she did
Yeah.
lay down?
still a magical effect.
I haven't used my inspiration. Can I use that now?
Definitely.
27.
Okay. But that's just one dice, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh.
Never mind.
And then you lay down as well, Tara.
Can I use mine?
Would they know that I succeeded?
Now they would not know anymore. They only know that you're doing what they said.
That's a 16.
Most likely.
Fuck. 17.
You both lay down. So you're all laying down now. Naruk willingly. That's good. And the one over by the Red Baron will bend down. The one with Rick will go over to Kaelin. So they're putting shackles on them. They're not reacting at all. He also puts on Liv, Eagleborn, Rick's wife, and goes over to Rarissa, and starts putting on him. It's the lady in the middle. Susan, we don't need the slaves. Just eliminate him.
Ooh.
And she takes up her scimitar, stabs you in the back. 19.
Definitely hits, yes. Am I like incapacitated? Or...
This will make the spell go away from you. So, 22 damage for the first one. And she will stab you again. Oh, advantage, I forgot. You're lying prone.
reaction, does that happen before that?
Reaction? What reaction?
Hellish rebuke.
That happens now if you want. Does it require hands to
A good question.
They are available, so you're just prone, nothing else.
Oh, my hands are available.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do
So
it.
it's good. You're just prone.
That's she has to roll a dex save. Don't touch me.
There we go. Thanks. That's a good roll. 21.
Okay, half damage.
Yeah, more than 21.
Eight fire damage.
Okay, and then she goes for another strike. A 28.
Yep.
Doing another 24 damage.
Yeah, thanks for killing me.
You're down.
Yep.
As she's finished stabbing you, I think it's time to leave. She puts her hand on, two more ladies appear, putting their hands on Liv and the Red Baron and Kaelin.
Red Baron, Kaelin.
Disappear.
With Kaelin, Liv, and Red Baron. Right?
Yep. The spell to stay on
This
the
one as
ground
well?
is still active. Yeah, all of them. The spell to stay on the ground is still active.
As soon as I can, I want to cast a healing word on Fergus.
Go ahead. You can do it immediately as they disappear because you are free to move.
Yeah. That's 3 plus 5, so 8.
Woohoo!
Dying ain't fun.
You are back alive. And you two are free to do whatever you want.
Can I run up to Rick and see if is he beyond saving?
Still seems to be clinging on to life.
I'll do the same for him. I'll cast healing word. 8.
Gets back up again, or wakes up, starts coughing. You see the slit on his throat starts to heal.
Wow.
Where's my wife?
She disappeared. I think we have a lot to talk about, and there's big trouble, and everyone is down, and I don't know what to do. And please help.
My wife. We need to find my wife.
Let's deal with the problems here first. And then I turn around and start poking. Tara is probably right next to me.
Yeah.
And does she can she react? Is it?
She has to be quiet, and she has to lay on her face. on her,
Can I?
on the ground, face down.
Fergus is up as well. Can I slap her? Try and slap her for 1 damage or something. Not in her face, her shoulder or something. See if that
just
works.
read the fine print here.
you can turn into a cat and just go around wheezing to people.
You slap her, doing 1 point of damage. Nothing seems to happen. She stays on the ground, face down, with her hands on her back. And she loses the hands on her back and just straight back to holding her hands there again. As soon as...
Is Fergus, is he?
I was just about
You're
to
fine.
ask, so I'm fine. The
Yeah.
spell doesn't.
No, it doesn't affect you anymore.
God damn, that hurt.
Do you know, you're trained in magic? Do you know how we can help these people?
Do I recognize this kind of spell?
Give me an Arcana check.
Definitely not.
That's a 1.
Yep.
He has no idea at all.
I'm sorry. I've never seen this kind of magic before.
Rick, do you know?
I have no idea. I can go fetch someone.
But when I got hurt, I could actually move a little bit. Or do something, but she hurt me bad though.
Yeah, I don't think going around stabbing people will help.
Are you sure? I feel like stabbing people right now.
Yeah,
Fuck
but
this.
stabbing the right people maybe. Can I run out of the room and see if I can see any servants or slaves or anything?
You run out into the Great Hall again. As you run out there, you see that the large statue that was in there has been crushed. Its left arm missing.
Okay.
You don't see any servants or anyone walking around here.
Would I have recognized where the kitchen was? And seen where people came with the food and stuff?
Yeah.
Check there.
It's right in the next room. You run in there and you do see a few servants bustling about, making ready to serve the next meal.
Sorry to bother you guys. There's.
Do you need something?
Yeah. Can you just come to the banquet? And is there a wizard or anyone that works for Rick? Can you fetch them?
Yeah, we have a wizard. I can go.
There's
What's the problem?
there has been an intrusion, and
Oh my.
yeah, I think they've left, but please help.
I'll get
quick.
right to it. No problem. Do you need some healers or?
Yeah, I think so. I think Rick would appreciate it.
Get right to it.
I don't
Thank
think
you.
anyone is dying. I hope so.
I'll
not.
be quick no matter what.
I go around, check people.
No one seems
Try to shake them, try to do everything I know
Is
Nothing seems to help.
I go back? Is Belladora somewhere in the crowd? Is she face down?
Yeah, she's one of those on the left here, the
Okay.
cloaked one.
So she didn't seem like she was necessarily in league with the cult.
Not as far as you can tell, no.
I'm so tempted to go check her arms. She's really, I will resist that temptation because that's mine. And
Even
not
though it's
hers.
just slow.
I go back to Rick and say, I think there's a wizard coming, and I give him like 5 good berries. Consolation prize, having no idea what to do.
Thank you.
I think they will help.
Okay, and then the servants run off, several of them. Checking the fine prints on these things. Vibration on my phone. Of course, watching the stream behind here. Need to see myself in HT.
I have the squeaky chair again. Not good.
What are you doing while you're waiting? Anything more?
I'll stand watch by them, start short rest for me. I mean, I'm basically nearly dying. Or very hurt.
I'll just go around and try and make people comfortable. If they need it, like, see to it that they're not like drowning in their soup or anything.
So they're all conscious, right? They're just...
Yeah, they're just
Can't
lying on
move
the
shit.
floor, being quiet,
Hello.
keeping their hands on their back.
What I see... Oh.
Can't move your hands, can't talk.
Can I whistle?
Rick being quiet.
What is Rick doing?
Rick is just sitting on the floor, rocking back and forth.
I go to him, and I sit down and just like touch his arm. And are you okay? They didn't seem to hurt her.
They took my wife.
I know, and they took my friend. Try and do our best to get him back.
Where's the Red Baron?
They took him as well.
This is bad.
Yeah. Do you know anything?
Where are those people? Didn't get to see anything.
We recognize them.
You did not recognize them.
So,
You've not seen them before.
Were they
Totally.
elven ladies?
They were elven ladies.
yes.
And they
I have a
had
faint
hoodies
idea
on.
who it was. But
Did cloaks?
They seem to be like elven ladies, maybe of cult or something. Know anything? About that?
I've heard some words about cult. Bothersome lately.
Why would they target us?
Yeah. Apparently wanted me dead. Were they here for me? My
Maybe
wife?
not.
Why would they take my wife?
I don't know. Do you think it might be connected to the throne or the Red Baron or?
I don't know. Could they know? We've been very secretive.
Hopefully you're a wizard.
Who are you?
Just a guest.
just a guest.
Oops.
Roll section.
How did you get invited here? I'm sorry, I don't mean to accuse you of anything.
No, that's fine. I'm not an elven lady, so I don't feel very threatened. I'm that guy's guide.
Goblin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. I'm sorry I can't help. Or
The people will find them.
we can probably help. I want to help. I want to find my friend.
I'll find them. Just don't know where to start.
Yeah.
As he says that, his wizard comes in. Actually, a sorcerer. A young woman, elven woman. Just to make things confusing for everyone.
I'm not gonna trust one single elf. I'll summon Void Cleaver.
Most people in this region are elves, so
There's a lot of elven women.
just stops in the door, looks in. Oh! What's wrong with everyone?
There was some people that came and they said to be quiet and lay down, and people did it.
People are certainly quiet. I've never seen one of Rick's parties, so no.
It seemed like a spell, like I tried to slap my friend and it didn't seem to work.
Some sort of charm spell then, possibly.
You know how to break it? Is there anything I can do to help?
Do you know where the people who cast it are? Usually beating them senseless helps.
Yeah, they left. They teleported out. It seemed like they just disappeared with the people.
Shouldn't be able to teleport in here. We have this place warded.
You know who cast the ward?
I did.
Can you take it down?
I can take it down. Why?
So you say that no one can teleport in, but
I
you
could
warded this
if I
place.
took it down.
That doesn't look good for you, you know that?
Were you to accuse me of anything?
I'm one of the guests and I just got stabbed and I'll turn around and just blood all over my back.
Oh,
I'm not in the mood.
I apologize for being harsh. The ward is still up.
But
Is there any way to get past that by some...
Not that I know of. But anyway, I can examine them. And then she goes down to the closest one, which would be at the corner there.
I'll stand behind her, taking a
Oh, yeah.
close watch to what she's doing.
She lays her hand on him, starts thinking, meditating, waiting. Up. This is powerful magic. Not sure if I can do anything. Be this way for a long time.
like forever?
Maybe a day.
Well, at least it's quiet.
Okay, I have a couple of things I can try, maybe. I don't think I can do it to everyone. I'll bend down and touch Terra and cast Lesser Restoration on her. It can break blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Cast Lesser Restoration. Doesn't seem to have any effect.
Key?
I'll sit down, take out my pipe, and just start to smoke it. Just wait.
Then, second try, I'll try and charm Terra. Say, speak! And see, she has to, or
Saving
if
throw?
she's, of 16, wisdom save.
Yeah.
16.
She's gonna beat that.
Oh, yeah. You should have done it to her.
24.
But does it like...
Doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm...
You know what, Naruk? I think we should just wait. I mean,
I think we should just make them comfortable and wait.
But people are lost. Like, we need to try and find them, and
We're lost.
yeah, but where did they go? I mean, they didn't leave any trace. We can't trace whatever they did. I mean,
If
I
it
can
is-
track thin air.
well, Tara's teleport is quite short ranged, so maybe they there are some signs of them in the woods that they teleported in, and
Yeah,
we can
maybe.
find some signs of them outside, or
Don't you have to... I mean, I can do some teleporting too, but I have to see where I go.
I don't know. Do you know? Asking the sorceress.
Sure.
Well, is there anything you can do as a sorcerer?
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, you do that. We can I rest a little bit first, Naruk, and then we go check.
Yeah.
I'm pretty hurt. Still.
Whilst he's doing that, can I change into and just run outside and go outside the gate, probably, and turn into a stats here to a direwolf. See if I can see some tracks.
Yep.
But just look and see if I can figure
You
find
have to
anything.
leave through the gate past the guards standing there.
Yeah, so I
Once you
have
get to you.
probably go for see if I can smell anything, like any humans in the woods where probably there aren't too many of them. Maybe smell some blood.
Give me a survival check.
Meanwhile, I will speak to Rick and say, "Don't you have any guards that you pay to do
I
this
have
kind
a
of
lot
work?"
of cards.
Yeah, use them.
Oh, right.
Can I use can I use perception, because with direwolf you get advantage
Yeah,
for
sure.
perception.
Go ahead and present.
Connected to smell.
Smell.
So that's 27.
Sure thing. Okay, as you say that, the Rick goes out of into the Great Hall. Yeah, that's the last you see of him unless you follow.
Does that interrupt my short rest?
Yeah.
Then I'll just sit and smoke my pipes then.
Sounds good. You, smelling up in the forest, you do pick up a faint smell of what might be related to the people who were just here. Castle.
Can
Going
I
along the path away from the castle.
Can I follow it whilst being stealthy? So not like an all-out run, just very quietly try and make my way.
Give me a stealth check.
Bad decisions. Let me see what this
Split
was
the party. Let's
Not just
die.
a little bit either. She's going by herself.
That's let me see. That's 21.
You continue along the path. Stealthily, you believe. And as you're doing this, because that takes a little bit of time, you're still resting. Then it takes a while to go out of the castle and start following the trail. After approximately 20 minutes after the start of this event, everyone starts to move a little bit and then gets up. As it's starting to be painful and hurt, and that breaks the charm effect.
Clever.
Damn it! Oh, what
Because you
fuck
can't
are these
do
people?
something that physically pains you. I realized.
I'm just looking like everyone, just like the plank, just literally
Yeah.
nose down in the floor.
I'm thinking that would hurt after 20 minutes.
Yep.
And so all the rest of you are now able to move.
Oh my god, what happened?
Freaking sleepyheads. What are you doing on the floor?
Shut up!
Tara would understand better than anyone, but you all know what happened. You all know that you were charmed. You all understand that as soon as it breaks.
The bastards. We have to find them.
What's not?
Now Rick went after to find some tracks outside. I'm recuperating.
Huh.
Still.
And Feralian also gets up. Says, God damn those Alien Turva agents.
So you know them?
Yeah, we've been keeping an eye on them. Me and the organization I work with.
What do you work
This
with?
is Pokey, by the way.
Ah,
We talked to Kaelin. The rest of you don't know his real identity.
Ah, you spoke to Kaelin. I mean, Lord Illidan.
Yeah, he seemed like a nice gentleman.
Yeah. What's your name again?
Feralian.
Freylin.
Elmira. Yeah,
Elmira?
Elmiria.
Elmira. Clever. You, as soon as this is done, maybe could help us a little bit.
Yeah, we can have a chat. Definitely.
Sure.
So where is Kyle?
He
Name?
he went sleepyhead like the rest of you, but he got taken away.
Shit.
You know why?
I have no idea. But he seemed like a nice guy. We should probably try to find him.
Yes, we do.
We can talk about this later.
A smart thing. Until then, do you know where they might have?
No? I don't know.
You said you were keeping an eye on him.
Yeah. Someone I know did too.
Do you know anything about powerful magics?
Not really, no. Sadly. I know people who know magic, but
Well, you don't strike me as the type, but I had to ask.
I'm just a rich merchant. We don't really do stuff like that, you know?
Figure. Wink. You know, you can stop winking at me.
Not sure what you're talking about.
Leave me alone.
So yeah, you continue down the road. After a short while, you lose the scent. It seems to just vanish along the road.
But we're on, like, did it
On the
lead
main
back
road.
to the main road?
Yeah.
Could
It was
I
quite a
get-
while down the main road.
Okay, which direction of the main road?
Down towards Hope's End.
Okay. So it seemed like they were headed to Hope's End.
Yeah.
Then I'll just backtrack in case I can see any clues that I missed on the first way
Yeah.
there and go back.
Give me a perception check while you backtrace.
Can I do that for smell as well? Trying to smell if I can
Yeah.
see anything different.
Smell if you can see anything.
Smell if I can see anything, yeah.
Persuade the roll.
23.
You don't find anything more than you did on your way down.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, that was the same.
I think it was one more.
Same rule. Close enough.
Close enough. So I'll just change back outside of the gates again.
Back in.
Has it been an hour?
As she gets back into the dinner, it's been approximately an hour. Yeah. Using some hit dice.
Yep, a lot of them.
How much damage did you take?
More than 39. Approximately, if I had the Ayun stone, you would barely have taken it. So, a lot.
40 something.
Is the lady of the Baron? Huh?
No. She was taken.
Can I go find Rick?
You can certainly try.
Oh,
No,
okay.
he would be getting back at the same time approximately, with like 3 guards behind him.
Mm.
See, they're all back on their feet. Now he seems very composed and cleaned up and everything.
You know the Red Baron, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
we all
What's
do.
the deal about his sword?
His what?
His sword?
Keeping it low key.
Isn't his sword just a normal sword, as far as I know?
I mean, clearly the guys.
That's a weird question. Do you know something about the women who abducted him?
They want the Baron's sword.
Okay.
And we
I
need
believe he had a sword on him.
the special sword. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Well, they were after the Red Baron, and
Obviously, yeah. And my wife for some reason.
yeah, probably because they are after an acquaintance of your wife. And me,
Who could this be?
and just an old friend. Never you mind.
Who are you again?
I'm Stoneheart. Lady Stoneheart.
Oh yes, from Gilhammer.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure. Keep an eye on her. he whispered to his guard.
So, Rick,
Yes, sir.
do you know what the Red
I
Baron
think you're
babbled?
waiting.
Still? Damn.
Am
Do
I-
you have a healer? Something?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, can he patch me up?
Sure thing. Well, what were you about to ask?
Yeah, that Red Baron. Damn, it hurts. Do you know what he dabbled in?
Politics.
Politics.
You heard my speech, right?
Yeah, I did.
You understood what I meant.
I think your speech went all over the floor, but okay.
Didn't end too well, no. That is true. My part in it ended. And I've sworn my loyalty to the Red Baron.
You know,
So we will need to get him back.
yeah, but to be a little smart now, they maybe think you're dead. You could lay low for a while. That's a huge card.
Yeah, they think I'm dead. I'm gonna go hide.
Smart.
Aren't you? Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Hi. What else should we smell?
And the healer, please.
Oh yes, if you just go with this guard, get you patched up.
It seemed like I could find some tracks and they led to Hope's End. So they're probably that godforsaken city.
Okay, I'll have my guards look in Hope's End. Do you know anything about these women? You said something about infestation, a cult?
They had large capes with hoods. Are that what cultists usually wear?
You don't really know anything more than I do.
Unfortunately. But aren't you I'm not too familiar with politics, but aren't you an enemy of the crown now?
Technically, yes.
Should we even be here? Isn't that dangerous for us?
It's safe to be here. We have enough allies, except for the obvious threat. But the crown will not touch us here. And Hope's End is an independent city.
Are we headed for war?
Yes.
This is way out of my comfort zone.
You just look strangely at you as you say that.
I do say it loudly.
But we need the Red Baron to lead the war.
Shall we get him back then?
Definitely. And I think it's time to conclude our dinner. And
I'm so hungry.
I believe it's time for you to leave. I will start the search.
Will you keep in touch with us and tell us if you find anything about our friend?
Where are you living? I can send an agent. If all of you just give me your contact information.
I'm not there.
Wait, how do we contact you if we find if
I'm at the castle.
in hiding in the castle?
Yeah. That's
Awesome.
the best place to hide.
Hmm.
In plain sight.
We'll never
Yep.
find you.
It's so obvious. It's
You can probably send word to the golden goose.
Chicken.
The golden chicken.
You
So you
staying
and
there?
the goblin are staying there?
That's
No, I'm not staying
the
anywhere.
emerald goose. What's that?
Emerald peacock. No.
the
Oh,
sapphire
emerald-
peacock,
Sapphire peacock.
emerald goose,
Emerald-
and golden chicken.
That is correct. They're good taverns.
Very
That
good.
would be a good
Especially the
place to
sapphire
start, huh?
peacock.
Did you tell us that we're going to? Yeah, I did.
Chicken.
So you and the goblin, you're going to the golden goblin? No. What did you say?
Golden goblin. What?
The golden chicken.
Golden chicken.
Is it late in the day?
It would be very late, yes. Or
Is
getting
it
late.
yeah. So
Don't we have
yeah,
to
but
sell, or can we just stay
can we
on
stay
all
here for the night?
I'm not sure if that would be such a good idea after the events of tonight.
For our safety or yours?
Possibly both.
It's dark out.
can stay for one night with guards outside your rooms.
That's fine.
That extends to all of you. At that point, you come in back in, as you hear. That extends to all of you.
What are you talking about?
You can stay the night. At my
I
place.
assume so. You'll have the same room, right?
Well, you get slavers' quarters now. Your master is not here anymore, so
You will take it as an insult.
that is fine by me.
You will not.
What about the lady? Is she of interest to speak with?
Galadhmir?
Yeah.
Did the other people at the party, have they left? Have they stayed?
They're still mingling around, talking.
Does it seem like they plan to like move, or are they going to stay the night as
They're
well?
probably gonna stay in.
We should definitely talk to this other guy who knew another friend.
Pokey.
And we don't.
Yeah, we don't know, but yeah. That was an easier name to remember than the other.
Turalian.
Aurelian.
Are there bottles on the table?
Yeah.
I'll take one.
Yep, sounds good. Good too.
You're gonna have a party at the slaves'
No.
quarters.
I'll put up guards outside your rooms, but I think it's time everyone retreats to their respective rooms. We'll find a room for you.
Thanks.
And Feralian says, the servant can stay with me if he wants.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. You all get led to your respective rooms.
Can I see well Galadhmir goes?
Yep, she has the room we're in first, so on floor 3. That's actually very close to your room, but you're on floor 2.
No,
Yeah, you're on floor 2. It's close to you guys' room.
wasn't it the 4th floor?
You're on the 4th floor now.
No.
You got moved up.
Yeah, oh.
You got Galadhmir's room.
Yeah.
Did we also notice the statue? Was
As
that
you
outside?
pass through the Great Hall, because that's on the way to the staircase, you all see the statue that's been slightly crushed and has a missing arm.
Do you remember what was in the arm before?
Tara was told that the statue was of the late king of
That's
Nova.
more accurate now. I
Yes.
wonder if that was intentional.
I think so. Most likely.
Yeah, because the arm is missing, so it's not like in pieces, it's just gone.
And I'll tell you.
So it's
about the
slightly
arm.
damaged and the missing arm.
Yeah, we haven't talked.
There's a lot
All
of
the code
information going in
names
some people.
Going undercover,
Yeah.
very good.
So you all get to your rooms. Two together and you two together. And you with Pokey. I mean Feralian.
Feralian Pokey.
With guards outside your rooms. So,
Bring out the bottle, couple of glasses.
sweet
Take
dude.
up the bowl.
That's amazing.
Hi.
So you knew Kellen?
Yeah, but not for long, maybe a month. Month and a half.
I'm talking like he's dead. He's probably still alive.
I think so.
The guy's been through a lot. Probably pull through.
Do you have any idea what you want to now that we can speak freely?
I have no idea. Wrong place, wrong time maybe?
It seems a little bit convenient for that.
You seem to recognize these women a little bit.
Yeah, we have a little bit
We've
of
dealt with the cult before.
time, couple times.
Interesting. We've been keeping an eye on them, keeping out of their way.
So, how long have you been tracking them? I'll tell you my story if you tell me yours.
Well, the organization I work for has been tracking them for 40 years.
40 years.
On and off. They've been very quiet for a long time. But suddenly started spiking now the last year or two.
Yeah, I used to be a monster hunter training. And me and my mentor, you could say, we kind of bumped into them on a job.
Who's your mentor? Maybe I know him.
His name was Dursog. Skyshiv.
No.
No? Well, he's dead now, so. But
Sorry.
kinda, but
you killed him.
no, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
But I could have.
Some places in the world that's common.
Yeah, you know, some wearing white armor doesn't always look like that on the inside. Let's just say it like that.
That spell was something different.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen. I can do a little bit, but I can't say that I really have control over what I do.
I don't really do magic. I'm more of the sneaky pokey, as in my name, Pokey.
Yeah, you like you and Kill, you train together.
We met.
We
We
met.
were under the same leader for a while.
Oh, you called him by name. I can't remember.
Samud. Odell.
Samud.
Odell.
Odell.
Samud.
Oh. 40
He's
years
a
of
fantastic
tracking those
master.
people.
Yeah, we mostly track them to keep out of their way.
By the way, do you know anything about ley lines, power ley lines? They spoke
Magic?
something about it, so
Oh.
magic stuff.
I have no idea.
Maybe you should tell your people.
We'll check with them. I'm suggesting that you had some friends maybe
Yeah, we
come with me to Hope's End tomorrow. We can check in with my master. He might be able to point us in the right direction.
he won't be hostile towards us.
I think so. He's a great guy.
Yeah, just because you told something that wasn't done right by Kale. I would think they were not good friends.
I kind of lied to him.
Oh,
He,
well, they can be a kind of a dick.
I'll tell you more after we find him.
Good. Yep. Bottoms up. Go to sleep.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Do anyone of you want to do something?
Do we have a balcony?
No.
Window?
No window. It's a small, very small, closed-off room.
Jesus. That's nice.
Should we try out?
Well, I want to
Am I?
do it, but how?
I might be able to pass the guards. But why? Like, what would be? Would I be
Think
looking
about
for?
maybe talking to the good name.
Yeah, and see if she. But the door was there.
Yeah, and also wanted to check out the moon again. See how it's looking today.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I could probably sneak out to see if I can hear anything. I don't think talking to anyone would be a good idea.
Wait till tomorrow. If we can catch up before we go.
I can try and sneak out and see if I can see anything.
Yeah. Could you check the moon for me?
If I see a window.
Yeah. Or can you not go outside? You can go outside this door. The moon is
Depends
out.
on-
It's late, right? Yeah.
I'll check.
Okay. Thanks.
And can I take a short rest before I head
Yeah.
on to this adventure?
No problem. An
Is-
hour quickly goes by.
So I'll cast Pass Without a Trace myself, or I turn into a good old spider and go outside.
Yeah, you easily sneak underneath the door. The guard's just half asleep, standing next to the door.
Yeah. Can I hear any noise or any talking? I'm guessing it's settled down a bit since.
You do hear some noises from the slaves' quarter, which is right next to your room.
Can I go in and check? Just go
Yeah.
under the door and it's okay.
You go in, there's a lot of like chairs and eating arrangements right inside the door. And you see like 3 servants eating. And women.
What can I hear what they're talking about?
Do you know Elvish?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, you're half elf. No, you're a tiefling.
Yeah, but I know
Racist,
Elvish.
yeah. They're mostly talking about what happened today. Scary it was, how they don't really understand why it happened.
Yeah, so just
Yeah.
they know the same as we do.
Mostly, yeah.
Okay. So can I go out and go up the stairs to
Yeah.
the 3rd floor?
Stairs are to the right and to the left, no problem. Yeah.
Like I have 2 hours as a spider, just with 1
Yeah.
hour with Pass Without Trace.
Yeah.
So can I hear anything?
You go up the stairs, it's very quiet. You see a few guards standing outside some rooms,
Yeah, but they're not talking together or anything. Okay.
standing there quietly.
Any movement on the 4th floor?
Head up one. There you see 3 guards standing outside 3 doors. A hallway going into the right.
It seems like the most important people would be further stuff. So maybe I'll just go along the corridor and see if I can hear anything, just both ways. First one and the other, just to see if I can hear anyone
Yeah.
talking.
You're standing outside the doors.
Yeah, just for a couple of seconds and see if I can hear anything.
You go to the 3 doors. They're all.
And then is there a window in the end of the corridor?
No. Just goes off to the right.
Then, okay, like, have I been there to the right?
No.
Then I would probably go in
Yeah.
where I haven't been.
You continue in there, and then you get to a door, which is not guarded. But this door looks more heavy and reinforced.
Has every other door been guarded?
Yeah.
Then I'll go under the
Yep.
different looking door.
Yeah, you get in there, and you see 2 guards sitting inside on chairs. And not talking. Seem to be quiet on purpose.
Yeah, can I see the owner of the room?
Go further in, it's a very lucrative room. It seems like this is a area for itself where you can live without accessing the rest of the castle. Well, and then you hear some sobbing. To see what the source is, you see Rick sitting on the couch just crying.
Okay. Feel bad. Yeah.
You also
But kind
see
of-
a balcony right next to him.
I'm kind of comforted that he's actually sad. I'll just go up on the balcony and see if I can see the moon.
Yeah, so you go past him out on the balcony, and you do see the moon, yeah. And it seems normal. Looks like the moon.
And Rick is not like, he's just sobbing, he isn't like holding a letter or anything, he's
It's just
crying.
crying.
Then I'll go back down.
Back to your room.
Go sleep.
You get back in with Hicks, the gentleman goblin.
I have. It seems very quiet. Just the servants were talking a bit, and I found Rick, and he seemed really sad, which is kind of sad and still a bit comforting that he's actually sad. He seemed so composed. He seemed so composed earlier, and like, I don't know, rich people are so strange. Like they don't have any emotions. It made me uncomfortable. So it's kind of comforting to know that he's sad in a strange way.
I'm happy that he's sad.
You're not here. The alternative would be that I didn't care, which would have been worse.
Yeah, I'll find a new wife.
But it seems quiet. I don't think there's anything more to that.
Did you get to see the moon?
Yeah, it seemed
Like, how? Half?
where in the month cycle were we?
Was not far from full.
Okay,
Not
so
far from full.
just a little bit further along than yesterday.
Yeah.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Right.
But I'll try and keep watch as well.
So like, okay.
Just a couple of more days probably until it's full.
From recent observations, you would know that it's going towards full.
Yeah.
If that's interesting.
That's interesting. Yeah. Just how
Getting short in time.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll just to sleep. See if I can be a bit sneaky from Hicks and sleep then. Have him like under the cover of the bed.
Full stealth.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Let me see. If I have anything I can add to it. That's 21.
21. Hicks does not notice anything. You're just cuddling on the bed.
Probably wouldn't be
That
looking
sounds dirty.
to
Spooning
him.
The fun times in the middle of the night at workers. Goblin fights wolf.
Tara and Raglan, are you doing anything in particular? Brawl.
Yes, of course.
Smash.
Smash.
Smash the half elf instead of the goblin.
It's a good thing you're not spending the night with Hicks.
So the hammer can't fly, right?
Okay. Time goes by. Night becomes day. You all wake back up again. What do you want to do in the morning?
First, because of those nightmares of that thing that I dream about every night, I'll go and take a swig of the brandy.
Sounds like a
So,
thing.
fuck.
I want to run up and knock on the chick's door. Yeah, the one that's up on the third. Which I don't really know.
As you
Oh, shit.
exit the door,
Oh.
the guards stands there.
Hi.
Can I help you with anything? You're supposed to stay in your rooms until we escort you out of the castle.
Really?
Rick does not want anyone to wander the halls after yesterday's.
I just wanted
Incident.
a small talk with the woman upstairs on the third floor.
Which of them?
The one that's right there.
Which of the women?
She went inside this one. Her name was Galadhmir.
Oh, Belladora. Sure, I can bring you to her.
Yeah.
If your other friend comes with.
Only if my other friends come with.
Your guide.
I'll ask. Stick my
I
head
think I'm
inside.
finished meditating on my spells. Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
What are we?
So I'm not allowed to speak with people without you, evidently.
What are we trying to get from her? Just to figure out if she's a cultist?
Yeah, her name kind of sounded.
You're saying this in front of the guards?
No, I'm guessing she went back
Yeah,
to the
you're
room to
inside
get
the room.
me.
Her name sounded familiar, but I'm not sure where from.
Okay, I'll
Is her name familiar? I kind of thought it was familiar, but I might be wrong.
just
Hex
follow.
thinks it's familiar.
I'll just follow your lead.
I couldn't say.
Right. I'll just ask if he knows anything about what happened yesterday. Yeah.
We have seen the mark, right? The tattoo.
Yeah.
So I could, if we need to pressure her, I could just make an illusion of the mark, and we can see how she reacts.
Is that the plan? Just
Surprise
do that?
I don't know. You can.
let's do that first, and then we'll see where it goes.
Okay, that sounds kind of dangerous. But
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Yeah.
Should it be on me?
Are we? Yeah, we don't. I think that's. They might have other races also. Only I'm a guy, and that was. I don't know.
You have seen humans as well.
I'm still not a human.
No.
I can make it just on the table, probably. On the
Okay, we go inside. Tell her. Take a look at the table, and you do it. And we'll see what happens with her face.
Okay, I'll do that, and you take the lead.
Now I wish we had actually designed the mark at this point, which I have not done yet.
Somebody that's good to draw.
So, Chrissy, if you're watching this, we
Hurry
need a symbol for Ilian Turva.
Right. Got the girls. Here she is. Let's go.
Follow me, and then you go up the stairs to Belladora's room. He knocks on the door. She opens shortly after. Yes, what may I help you with?
I never got the chance to
Oh, Goblin. Hello.
talk to you at the party yesterday.
What was your name again?
Rebecca?
What?
Becca?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And this is
I'm
my
Belladora.
guide to keep me
Hello, guide.
polite or something.
Lila, it's a pleasure. What can I do for you?
Can we have a word?
Sure.
I'm
Come on
ready.
in.
Yeah, thanks. Come inside.
And then you go inside into the common area.
Start looking for a table.
It's a very beautiful room. It's a step below what you had.
I would know.
But it's a huge room with a sitting area, a table, a study, and a sleeping room. Bedroom. Sleeping room. That's an interesting way to say bedroom.
Norwegian English.
And a kitchen. And you step over to the sitting area. What can I do for you?
I'll create a minor illusion. It says S and M. I don't know if that's one of them is speaking.
Semantic and material.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So I will just try and be a bit sweet. Behind, I was almost saying behind Hicks's back, but I don't think that's possible. And I'll just stare at the table while I do it and make the mark appear.
Where are you from?
That's a very good question. Let's see. Of course, I talked about this last session. I am from Fumantri.
From Montreal. I'll look at the symbol.
That's beautiful. Bit sinister. Does it differ?
Read anything out of
Same.
this?
You can roll insights if you want.
I won't.
But she seems very calm about it. Interested.
20. Not natural. 30.
26?
20.
19?
Nice.
that?
Yeah. She seems sincere.
Pretty.
Seems honest.
I'll just make it despair.
So what was that all about?
Just, we saw this summer and we were wondering if it had anything to do with what happened yesterday. Maybe,
I have no idea.
You know anything of
Not
what
really. The events from yesterday are scary, to be honest.
happened? You know, who do you know at this party?
I know most of the guests.
Red Bear?
Yes,
How do you
we are
know?
good friends. Derek and me, we are old acquaintances.
No.
We are sort of in the same circles in Fumantri.
Do you have any idea how to go about to find these guys?
I have no idea. But I could probably pay someone to find them. Derek will probably already have his own people on it.
Probably. So, yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah. I'm no use to us then. Bye.
What? And you just leave. She's just standing there
That's so-
confused, looking at you. And
So beautiful.
I'll just mumble like, sorry, bye.
bye.
Thanks.
Have a nice day.
The girls outside, I'm guessing. What time are we leaving? Back to the rooms? Or?
Let's see. We are about ready to let you go now.
Yeah.
At the same time, the rest of you hear knocks on your doors. It's time to leave now, if you're ready.
Ready as will be.
Yeah, we're ready. You all exit the castle through the courtyard and into the entrance area, and you have a cart there, and you two have a cart.
We are
You
walking,
cannot, you're walking.
but it's
Is it 2-man carts or what's the more space?
Yeah, you guys
You
buy
have
2-man.
at least space.
Yeah, we did.
So, Pokey just. You have a cart? I also have one. I have a 4-man
you have
cart.
one too?
Did you have any friends?
Goblin
or
and
anything?
Lynn. No, not Lynn. Lila. You
Lila.
guys, you can take my card.
Oh, thanks.
And before we go into his card, I'll throw a stone up in the air that starts to swirl.
Nice. I'm guessing you've already donned your armor and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the morning routine. So you had some friends, some of these your friends.
Yes.
Probably gather up with them outside the castle somewhere on our way to Upsend.
Yes.
Talk a little bit.
We should fill them.
Yeah. And then you get to your carts and everyone starts leaving the city. You guys in front. And then after a while, this is probably far enough.
Knock, knock, knock. Can you stop the cart, please?
Yes, no problem. Then you get out, the other carts behind you stop as you're next to the road, and then one of the dwarves leading one of the carts yells, "Do you have any trouble? You need some help?"
Oh, one of the ones behind all
Yeah.
of us again. Oh, you just
This
right
one.
past.
Okay, and then it keeps going.
Very good.
Do the rest of you stop as you see this, or
Yeah.
eventually all of you gather at next to the road?
I just turn to Higgs and I say, I think I prefer walking. It got so like enclosed in that small box. Isn't it better to just walk?
Naruk.
Yeah.
Have we jumped out of the cart, everyone?
Yeah, everyone's gathered.
I think we have a lead and we should be fast.
Okay.
This guy, he knows a group that has investigated the cult for 40 years, was it?
Yeah, so my name is Pokey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys. I'm guessing your names are also something else
Yeah,
than what I've heard so far.
yeah. I'm
You're all,
proud.
you're all friends of Kalen.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Friends?
proud.
Well,
Friend is not the right word.
Acquaintance?
Yeah, we used to be associates.
that's how I feel about him as well.
Most people do.
So, Kaylin and you used to be...
We used to hang together in the same organization.
They used to steal together.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Putting it bluntly, but yeah, we did
Yeah.
some stealing. I work for an organization called the Silent Blade. And, well, my organization have been keeping an eye on this this cult, the
Orientala?
Alien Turbo cult, for 40 years now. And, well, we do know of a few of their hideouts. Might be able to track them down.
What kind of interest do you have in this stuff?
We're usually trying to stay away from them, but
Wait.
we also want to save Kalen.
Okay,
Why?
you knew about this cult all this time?
He was never at liberty for that kind of information.
Okay.
It's usually for us higher up.
Don't let him hear you say that.
Well, we knew they would have
He
Hopes.
probably thinks he was at the top.
Hopstand. So, do they have hideouts in Hopstand we can check out?
They have a few hideouts in Hopesend, yeah.
Think we-
That's a good place to start. As soon as we get back to Hopesend, I'll check in with my master. He's there currently. We can send out some blades.
I think we would like to help.
I will also help as soon as we find them.
We should definitely speak to them first, get filled up a little bit. I mean, we don't know an awful lot too much about
I
them.
also believe we need something to handle that spell they cast. Need some sort of protection.
Yes.
I'm not going into that willingly again.
Nope, I don't want to be stabbed on the floor.
Yeah, that fact us.
And I believe they were being nice at that one.
I don't think so.
I believe they can do much worse.
Probably. Do you guys have stuff like that?
We don't really do much magic.
Or
We dabble in the lower end, but we're more practical, you know?
you seem to know a lot of people. Maybe some in your organization would know something about magic users.
Yeah, my master knows everything.
Lead the way then.
Do you know anything about like their numbers? You said that you'd followed them for like 40 years. Are
They are plentiful. They are in every major city and some small ones. Their numbers are probably in the hundreds, maybe 1,000, all over the world.
Seems overwhelming.
And they've been growing fast these last couple of years.
But like, why? Like, what do people usually they join cults because they imagine they want something?
I'm not sure. I haven't really been on the receiving end of their recruitment. But there is a lot of instability. That's how we've been recruiting lately. A lot of poverty, a lot of people struggling.
And it seems like there's war brewing as well.
Yeah, and that one surprised me. I knew there were brewing up to be a war, but Rick going all out, I didn't see that coming. But it seems that won't be happening unless they get the Baron back. So maybe it's a good thing if they don't get him back.
But if there are that many cultists, what is the best way for us to defeat the cult and just limit it?
Maybe cut them off at the root. Find out who the leaders are. Stop the leaders,
And then we think the branches will die off.
most likely. Or at least go back to being dormant.
Do you know anything about the sword?
What?
The Red Baron sword?
Does he have a sword? Well, obviously he has a sword, but
We know the cult wants a sword.
I have no idea.
Special sword.
Is there anything special about a sword?
Maybe it's not even a sword, maybe it's just like a
Could be a relic.
metaphor or something.
A relic of some sort, maybe.
So you're looking for some kind of item?
Yes, well, they called it his sword.
We should probably talk with the leader.
Yeah, we can talk to Odell about this as well.
Well,
Odell Samood. Said A-M-O-O-D.
What? Said? No. However, don't want.
It's Kalen's wording. So, should we just head off to Hope's End?
Yeah.
Yes. Lead the way.
You want to get back into carriages? Words are hard sometimes.
I walk.
I'll join.
Yeah.
Just an empty carriage.
So one empty carriage, one half empty carriage, and one full.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going like beside the road,
Yeah.
just in the grass. Enjoying it.
After well over an hour, after leaving the castle, you all arrive at Hope's End, going into the city and following Pokey to the what's known as the village.
Like part of the town.
Yeah, so nice names in the city.
Is that shady little girl still there?
You do see the girl standing next to the stables as you're getting out of the carts. She's just waving at you. Welcome back.
Thank you. Are all children so gleeful?
No.
I think I was.
I was not.
So she was not. Dark. Anyway, you head into Hope's End. You approach a very large building, which seems like it's not mansion size. It's not like overly decorated or beautiful, but it's larger than most houses in this area, which is a very poor area. Pokey just goes straight in the front door.
I will just ask good. Okay, so should we like put everything on the table, or are we like hiding? I'm not good at this with hiding stuff.
I think maybe. I mean, we don't know what they want to do with our friends, and they have a day start, so maybe we just put it on the table.
If they're as
They know
slippery
more.
as Kalen, I don't know if I should trust them.
I think I've been right, but everyone has been saying don't trust anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Are we so soon to forget it?
High risk, high reward.
Mm-hmm.
High risk, high reward.
Maybe just play dumb until we.
Yeah, I would say just ease into it. Don't spill your guts right
Let's
away.
see if he's actually a nice guy. Like if he's an asshole, why would we?
They seem to know a lot about the cult, so we could also probably spill a little bit about the cult because they might know it already, anyways. Just
point
not
exactly.
talk too much about sin and your family and just.
Yeah, let's leave that out of it.
Let's see how it goes.
As you guys are talking, you see poke his head out from the door. Are you guys coming or what? Birds. Cool. Then he heads back in and you guys follow. He goes into a pretty large dining room. And then there's a guy sitting in the room there. He goes over to the guy sitting and whispers something in his ear. The guy gets up and runs out. Just waiting for a few seconds. Odell will be here soon. Just sit down, relax, take it easy. As you see gas pouring out.
I'll whip out my bottle.
Shortly after,
An elf appears.
you see. I'm just checking my notes for what you see. Checking Kevin's notes.
Is this like a pub or something?
No, it's like a large house.
Oh.
And
Not
this
a
is like
mansion.
the just eating dining area for the house.
Like anything, Sam? Some water?
Nothing at the moment. Just making sure I'm not changing Caitlin's notes. So you see a grown man, elven man, walk in, and you also see. Can you describe yourself?
A relatively tall human, black hair with a small, thick black beard, leather armor, and big green cloak.
Odell is wearing approximately the same type of clothing. As they both get in, you're standing right behind Odell. So, Pokey, what have you brought us today? Well, I was at the Rick party, and the alien Turvis attacked us. I believe it might have been some of their leadership attacking us personally. They tried killing Rick and abducted the Red Baron, Derek, and they also took Kaelin and Rick's wife. So we're hoping to find where they might be, hiding them, keeping them, to save them. And who are you guys in all this?
Well, with Kaelin.
With Kaelin.
I was just about to say
Traveling bed.
Kaelin and Mel, but that's wrong.
Well, after the alien server as well.
Interesting. So Kaelin is dealing with the alien turbo now?
Yeah, last couple of weeks we've been on that tail.
So are you sort of like his gang? Is he leading you, or?
No, he usually goes in the back.
Doesn't sound like Kaelin.
We're friends.
You've been
That's
able
stretching
to tame him.
We tolerate him.
Well, the man has kind of a good taste.
He is a good guy. He's talented. You just need to get to know him. Sadly, he didn't last with us. But I was hoping to meet him soon again.
Well, now's your time.
Apparently. We'll have to save him. So he was taken by Leontorva's cult.
Yeah, short story. They teleported in, forced everyone on the ground, shackled some, killed me and Rick, and teleported out.
Okay.
Or I think so.
Did you not try to fight them or anything?
No, everybody was on a spell. Yeah. Very powerful spell, I might add. Because the room was water when they still got in with magics.
Interesting.
But then with some pretty tough stuff.
Do you know anything about what kind of spell this was, or?
Do I know?
Some kind of charm spell?
Do you know that you were charmed?
Mm.
Okay, so we need to find them. We need to do something about their spellcasters.
Yeah, we need some protection against this.
Do you know of a way to protect against these kind of things?
Yeah.
It's expensive, or it would be if you could buy it.
How much are we talking?
A few thousand gold at least per person. Problem is you can't even buy it at the moment. You see, it's usually a headgear made of tin.
Do we have any tin laying around?
You see, it's very rare. At the moment, I only know of tin in Hacklehammer, which is
That's a
few months' journey.
Yeah. We could have
But there are.
other options.
You could. And this is a long shot. Have you ever fought a dragon before?
Oh, that's
When we get a monster hunter right there.
yeah, dragons are not my specialty. It's more like demon stuff.
How would fighting a dragon help with 10?
You see, there's a contract with the what's they calling it? The Hunters Association of Navo for a tin dragon. His hide could be used to make these hats.
But this sounds like it's going to take a really long time. Don't we have, shouldn't we hurry?
How big is your organization? Do you have people to track while we take care of the dragon? Maybe.
I can find them. Be ready for them.
Yeah, prepared. And we can.
I can also send my friends with you to assist in taking down the dragon.
That would
Could help a lot, yeah.
Pokey, you're down with that? Sure. Sounds fun. How about you, Montaigne? Do you want to assist in killing a dragon?
It's not really my specialty, but if you want it, master.
Are you going to be a burden or are you going to be aid?
As long as you're following my footsteps, you can just try to keep up.
Are you like a
He
fighter?
is. He's good. He's good. He's my best.
Warrior?
He's my best man.
What exactly does he do? He looks burly, so
Do you want to show him?
We'll save it for the road.
He's good. Just trust me. And then Pokey.
Just
Sure.
please tell me he's more trustworthy than Kaven.
He could beat Caleb. No problem.
good enough for us.
How does one fight a dragon? Is there like a strategy, or how do we do this?
You just see pointy end, and you put it inside the dragon.
What kind of dragon?
That
it
is
tin
not
dragon?
as helpful as you might
I
think.
don't
it is.
have a pointy end.
Crack it.
Is it like a fire-breathing dragon?
I am not sure, but you'll have to check in with the Hunters Association of Navo. They can give you all the details.
That sounds good. Do you also have any notes on the cult of Ilinturla?
You have a lot of notes. Do you need anything in
Do you
particular?
remember anything about maybe moonstalkers?
Was your question finished, or are you looking through your notes?
Yeah, my question
Do
is
you
finished.
know who runs the Alien Tower? Like the top
the 9.
bosses? Huh?
The 9.
The 9?
The dire wolves?
They have a wolf, apparently. I've not seen it. But there are a lot of
wolf?
rumors about a large dire wolf thing.
What are the rumors?
That it's a huge creature, but it's apparently I believe it's more of a myth than actual truth. I've never heard of anyone seeing it, but there are a lot of rumors about it stalking the night
Close by?
everywhere.
Ah. And the Moonstalker, do you remember?
Stalker
What stalker is?
wolf, maybe?
Yeah, I would think
the
so
big
too,
one.
but I'd like to be sure.
I haven't heard the word before.
Hmm.
That's what I would guess.
I would like to have a look in your notes one day.
Yeah, when this is done, we can talk
Sounds
as much
good.
as you want. The 9, I'm guessing that might be who attacked you at the party. They are supposedly, and I don't believe this is actual truth as well, but they're supposedly the actual lieutenants of Ilian Turva, which would mean they are very old.
Oh, the original lieutenants.
But she died, thousands of years ago?
Alien Tower.
So I'm guessing they're just switching them out eventually, and then keeping the names and everything.
Clever. Rumors have power.
This happened approximately a little bit over 4,000 years ago. And so no one can live that long.
One can live that long, but can they undead that long?
I don't think they're undead. You guys saw them. They look, I almost said human, but they look elven.
So, Montaigne, do you know where this Navo Hunter organization is?
Yes.
Yes.
Then you lead the way.
Maybe.
You've been there a few times before. They are in Hope's End.
I'm just gonna grab my gear first before we head out.
Isn't Hope's End not affiliated with the kingdom?
Not the actual crown.
But isn't it strange that there's a...
Is it? That's up to you.
It's a middle ground.
Navo is also the continent.
Okay.
So the kingdom is presuming to lead the entire continent, but there are a few independent cities.
Just follow?
So you go to the area known as the council, where most of the governmental and near governmental buildings are. This is sort of the best looking part of town, discounting the area where the rich people live on the hill. Following, what's your name again? Montaigne. You get to a very large, like, stone structure. It seems almost like a miniature keep inside of the city. You head straight to the front door, as Montaigne has been here a few times before. You see a sign just saying Han, which stands for Hunters Association of Navo.
Han.
Han.
Han. Nice. Welcome to Han.
And you open the front doors, go inside, and you see like the walls are covered in sort of like bare heads and statues of different animals, a lot of killed creatures, monsters, normal animals, anything that you can hunt.
Definitely.
I am-
This to my man.
So disgusted by this. And I try and keep as far away from all the heads, like...
Yeah, so you're walking in the middle as far as you can.
Yeah, and I cast dirty looks on everyone that I can see.
You get to the end of the hallway and you see like a large dragon skeleton, or a skeleton of dragon standing in the middle of a large open room. And in front of it you see a man, a human, sitting on a chair, a table in front of him, looking at Montaigne. Hey Montaigne.
Greetings. We're going for the Tin Dragon.
Tin Dragon. You're bringing these people?
Yes, sir.
Are you guys association members?
No.
Interesting, okay. So they're
Just in for the ride.
new at this. I lost my pencil. Cool. Almost.
So, is there any kind of fee or something you're talking about?
So for non-association members, we usually don't allow you at proper hunts before initiation. It's gonna take 2 weeks. Is that fine?
Somewhere around this, maybe.
If you all sign a writ saying you will come back and take the initiation at some point,
What is the initiation?
it's a hunt that we set up for you, hunting some kind of monster,
Yeah, sure.
So, exactly
depending on
what
whatever
kind
we
of...
have available at the time.
I'm not going to drag some poor animal back here and not let them have rest after they've died. Do they have to end up like a trophy on
We
the
don't
wall?
need the entire creature, just certain parts.
And what are you going to do with those parts?
Sell them.
Okay, so for this tin dragon, we kind of need the scales ourselves.
Okay. If you pay me 50 gold, sign the writ, I can let you go on a unsanctioned or sanctioned hunt.
Sure.
That's a deal for me too.
You're association member, so you're good.
I will sign by Stoneheart.
Interesting. Keeping the cover name.
I don't see you do that, so I sign by Fredrickson.
Helgelin.
I signed by regular.
Hicks.
By Hicks.
Merrick.
Just Nark.
Okay.
Just my first
So
name.
just Tara signing as Lady Stoneheart.
I'll lean over the counter and I'll ask, so, by chance, do you hunt all kinds of monsters?
Anything.
Like demons too? Fiends?
If someone's willing to pay.
So you
We
don't have... You haven't by chance gotten a bounty on a feline demon?
No.
No?
Talking about.
Can I put up a bounty?
Sure, if you want to.
Uh,
What do you want us to hunt?
Yeah,
What do you need from it?
just its head. For proof.
Head for. So just a murder contract?
Yeah.
We don't usually do assassinations. Is this a sentient creature? Human.
No, I don't think so.
Can you
It's called a Ramanus.
Is that race?
I think so. You haven't heard of it?
Never heard of it, no.
Okay, I'll explain it to you. It looks feline. It can fly. And has claws.
Sounds oddly familiar.
Or can you maybe ping me when I get back if you've heard something at least?
We can talk about when you get back, yeah.
Sounds good.
It's probably a good idea. Might it be a Rakshasa? That sounds familiar to
That
you?
sounds familiar. Yeah, it could be something like that.
Well, we don't usually hunt Rakshasas. But an upfront payment of 17,000 gold, and then another 20 for delivery.
And just for the rumors, I can hunt it myself one day. I mean,
500 gold, and we'll let you know if we find any Rakshasas fitting your description.
can we put down the price a little bit?
When you become an association member, we can.
Okay, here's the writ. And here is the gold.
Thank you.
Maybe
All of you are giving him 50 gold.
450, is that good? Just for rumors.
Sure. 450 gold. including the 50 you just paid for.
Yep.
Or excluding, I mean.
Yeah, excluding.
Yeah, so 500 total.
For the first time in her life, Nora pays exactly 50 gold.
Nice.
So tell us about this dragon, please.
Let me just get the contract. Let me open some.
I barely had enough.
Okay, and then it takes up a contract. So apparently there is a tin dragon that's been spotted around the Trolley Hills. That's just west of Hope's End. Should be a little bit past Rick's Castle. Takes a day and a half to get there. You know the area probably. You do. The rest of you sort of know where he's talking about. So it attacked a small village about 3 weeks back, killing everyone except for 2 people. It was a very new village, so there were probably like 20-25 people there. They decided to move back to Kerr after the attack. Our intel says that the dragon most likely live in a cave at the top of the hills. There is a small strange thing about these sightings. There have been a lot more sightings. It's been a lot more frequent than usual. So we believe that it's either it indicates that it's either looking for something or that it's just at a temporary location. And the contract is that you need to slay the dragon and return at least 1 eye, 5 kilograms of hide, and its heart. And then you can keep the rest if you need anything from it.
So how much hide does that leave us?
A dragon of its size, it's a young dragon, just not that big. It usually gives, depending on how good you are at skinning animals, could give up to 8 to 9 kilos of hide.
I estimate if that will be enough. Or...
I'm good at skinning sheep. Will that work also with dragons?
I'm not sure. It's very different, so you can try. It should be enough for hats for everyone.
Yeah. Isn't the question? Didn't we hear that Kerr was like 2 weeks away from Felton?
What did you say?
You said that the people went back to Kerr, and didn't you say in a previous session that Kerr was like about 2 weeks from?
Do you remember these things?
That would be awkward. I mean, initiation in about 2 weeks, and
yeah, Kerr is around 2 weeks away.
Okay, so
you're not going to Kerr, maybe?
No, but remembering that, I ask.
It's a good memory.
Why do you know why they started a new village in the middle of the forest, so far from where they started?
They wanted to try their fortunes.
Are these like young people?
A lot of young people, some new families. People usually do this when they're tired of the cities they're living in and start their own farms, finding some good land.
Too bad it didn't work out for them.
It's a sad situation. They lost all their friends and family.
Yeah.
And that's why we got the contract. So, that's good for us, I guess.
Any tips for the dragon fight? Any,
Be careful.
Yeah.
Dragons are interesting.
Like fire breathing?
They don't breathe fire, they screech.
screech?
Yeah, sonic damage, sonic booms.
That's loud. So can we just pop something in our ears and I would negate it?
Could potentially help.
Huh.
It's worth trying. I haven't heard of anyone trying before.
Is it like this size of this dragon?
Oh, it's a lot smaller than this one. It's about like 3 meters tall, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's
Jinxed it.
And I think that's the perfect time for us to take a small break. Get some air into this room.
Now welcome Montaigne back to the group. No, into the group.
Yeah.
Questions
So
for
if
him?
anyone have any questions, just ask away while we have our breaks, and we'll answer them when we get back. Thank you. We're all probably very ready to just head straight back into it after having fixed our little technical problem with the camera here. As you probably missed looking at me for the last 10 seconds before the break. Our perfectly fine new HD camera needs power apparently, and I forgot to connect the power to it, which happens. Okay, so are you guys ready to go? Still alive? Happy?
Not happy, but alive.
Ready to slay a dragon. Come on, come on.
So we were just in a discussion with Cabo Talari, which you guys didn't get the name of, but you know now.
Of course.
And previously, of course, you've known for a few years now. And you received your contract to slay the Tin Dragon. So, anything else you need before you head out?
Good.
So a repeat of what we needed to bring back was an eye, 3 pounds of
5
5 kilos?
eye.
We're
that's
doing
the
metrics today.
Yeah.
In its heart.
Any tips about what kind of vulnerabilities or any defenses, extra defenses this dragon might have? Any immunities?
Of course, I know it
any
doesn't really.
resistances?
There's nothing that hurts it more than anything else.
Okay.
But I believe dragons like these are generally immune to normal physical damage.
Shouldn't be a problem.
That means
Oh, yeah.
you have a magical
Yeah.
quarterstaff
Yeah,
now,
yeah, she made it magical. Yeah.
so that helps for you. The rest of you are probably fine. You have a magical weapon, you have a magical weapon, you don't have a weapon.
Magical weapon for
You are
everyone.
a weapon.
Yeah, but I don't think they are magical yet.
You have like magical
And
levels.
also, if you're an animal, you're not making magical damage.
No, that's why I'm going to check, but I don't think so yet. I think that's next level.
Naruk just leveled up.
I'll check it out.
And your new friend probably has some tricks up his sleeve. Or on his back, or at his belt, I'm not sure.
Guess we'll get them.
Mhm.
So you're heading out now?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'll see you in a few days.
You will.
How far is it?
Takes a little over a day to get there.
Oh, that's good.
Just come up there again. Not doing anything. We can probably just go get them. Okay, we'll camp for a day after. Yeah.
Yeah, still early morning now, so probably a good time to just leave straight away.
Yeah.
Are you still up?
What?
Are you still up?
No.
No, it's fine.
We've had a long
We have
rest.
a long rest, yeah.
And it was healed up properly before that,
Yep.
even though I didn't explicitly say it.
I presumably assumed that I was healed in my back. Another scar from my many scars.
That's the most nerve English I've heard in a long time.
Beautiful, isn't
It's
it?
beautiful. Okay, so you all head out of Hopsund. That is where you are. Yes,
Are we
all
in
this
Twilight
happened in
Imperium now?
What?
Are we in Twilight Imperium now? Hope Send?
Is that it? Oh yeah, that's a planet in Twilight
Yep.
Imperium, which is interesting.
But yeah,
Yeah. You all gather your things, head out of town again. We like traveling here.
Oh, yes.
so shall we make it a fast one or shall we?
Yeah.
We should grill this new guy for information.
Yeah, you leave the city and start walking.
Do we have Peg with us as well? Pokey?
Pokey is also with you. He is following his leader at the moment.
So
Pokey.
you're like a little guy, huh?
Apparently.
Higher rank, maybe, huh?
He is next in command
Mm.
under Odell.
Ooh. So, what is your status in the Silent Blades? What do you do?
I'm usually hired out as a guide, scout, expert on wildlife.
Oh, so you know your way around this continent.
Also done some protection and good amount of the trophies you saw in the hunting association is my work.
Damn.
You should find this dragon kind of easily, then.
Yes, it's not too far away.
So, how far have you been off the continent too?
Yes.
Have you ever been to Terraria, maybe?
No.
Did you know Caleb well when he was in this set?
Never met him.
Huh.
I just know we've had the same master, but not at the same time.
So wait a minute, he trained under Shamud as well?
That's what I've heard.
How old is Shamud?
I don't know.
He is a little bit over 100 years old.
Okay.
Maybe closer to 200.
Then
As he tells you. If you want to.
No.
No. Okay. Well, I didn't see that Caden would be the kind of guy to have a master, but I will be sure to tell him when we meet him again.
Yeah, please do.
Okay. You continue on your journey, following the well-trodden paths towards Cur, as this is along the way to Cur.
Cur. A cur is a curse. Thanks. No, but it's a pun for divinity. But Cur, where is it on the map? Like,
It's on the north part of this island, the Turali Island. It's north from your location.
north of Old Sand. It's
Northwest.
just nice to have some.
Yeah. And so you're now taking the inland road towards Cur, which will bring you to the Turali Hills. I should really get you a map at some point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or you should buy a map at some point, I mean.
Mm.
Sindra, do you have a map to sell us?
No. I am not an NPC. I am all the NPCs. But none of them will ever be named Sindra.
We don't need a map. We have a map. His name is Montaigne.
Yes. So you all keep walking, traveling past some forests, some lakes, on the inland road. It's a very, this area is very low-lying, so there are no, mountains or hills or anything in the near proximity. But after walking for 6 to 8 hours, you do see some hills starting to climb in front of you, and you start sort of more traveling upwards.
Approximate distance to the hills.
It would be about an hour more travel. We are getting tired at this point.
We should set up camp somewhere. Then head for the dragon tomorrow. We don't want to be fatigued when we meet it.
Yeah.
Naruk, you scout around and see if you can find somewhere for us to rest. Somewhere safe-ish.
I can try.
Can both of them do it? I mean, he's the
Do
guy.
you know any places?
Yeah,
maybe?
if you know the area, you might know something.
Good spot.
Give me a survival check. Hey, this is your first roll.
Woohoo!
It's probably going to be a 1. Nope. You look surprised.
21.
Yeah, it was a one. But we
You have been to the Turali Hills a few times before, hunting different kinds of creatures. And you do have a spot where you usually rest as you arrive at this location, which is a pretty safe, good spot.
I know a place.
In no place.
No, please.
You're actually
Sort of like a small cave they usually rest in, which you emptied an earlier time here. Used to house a small troll, cave troll. You took it down alone.
I mean, to serve under the same master, you seem like quite the opposite part of Kale. How is that?
I've probably had a hard upbringing. I don't know. As I said, I don't know the guy.
Yeah. I just find it weird. I mean, he's like a spoiled brat, just to say it out loud. I mean, he complains when we're traveling like this, and I mean, I kind of get it, but
You're lucky not to have met him.
So I like traveling.
yeah,
I
we can
like
play.
those parts.
Is it the quiet or?
Yeah.
Here you are with 5 other people, 6 other people.
Yeah, don't forget about me, you. So yeah, you didn't meet Kalen, but Kalen was a special guy.
It's a special case,
You
alright.
could say that again.
I think maybe if you had met him, Montaigne, you might have been able to put him in his place more. But yeah, maybe you'll get a chance to meet him. Maybe it'll be fun.
That would actually be fun.
So we need someone else to go on vacation after Kalen comes back.
Yeah.
So we're fighting a dragon tomorrow. It's gonna be cool.
It's gonna be interesting. More scars.
Yeah, you seem to have a lot.
It's hard when you're 10 years old and just got taken away to train. So
Interesting. Who took you away?
it was Dursog, I told you about it.
Who?
Dursog Skyshield.
Oh, yes, yeah, your master. I forgot about this.
Yeah, he kinda used me like bait sometimes.
That's insane.
Yeah, he's a very good
Is
master.
he cool? I would like to be used as bait.
You do?
We can
Just
do
kidding.
that with the dragon if you want to.
That would actually be kind of cool. But now we get strike first. First blood. Gonna poke that
Or
bastard.
not.
So
So you're always this energetic?
No,
No, you're just
not when
excited
I'm
now.
playing a role.
Oh,
I get so my energy just gets so pent up when I'm playing for Alien and other people. I just have to get it out.
maybe you could calm him down a little bit, Montaigne. He seems a little bit over himself.
Montaigne respects my art, I believe.
I tolerate you.
Beautiful.
I'm just gonna go hang out over here.
Hey, I'm just joking with you.
Cool.
Okay. Just messing.
You reminded me of Kalen back there.
Yeah, you kind of rubbed a little bit off on me. The good sides.
He can be good too.
No.
You really don't like him, huh?
No, I don't.
Interesting. What did he do to you?
Well, we got a curse on us, and he didn't want to help me get rid of it, even though we found a rescue for himself.
Oh, he didn't want to.
No.
That's bad. Doesn't sound like him though. Did you do anything to hurt him?
No.
Weird.
To me, loyalty is very important.
He must be getting old.
By the way, you didn't notice he was kind of a little bit short on the eyes? The eyebrows? No?
What about it?
No. He likes to wander a little bit close to the sun.
Yeah, that I do not doubt at all. So yeah. Anyway, Montaigne, how are you doing? Ready to fight a dragon?
I think so. Yeah.
Have you ever fought a dragon before?
No.
So, first time for everything.
Sure is.
Have you?
No.
Never.
I'm still looking forward to it though.
Mm,
The tin one of that.
I know.
Cool.
I'm also kind of excited.
Yeah. I like this one. You have a nice hammer.
Okay.
Thank you.
It will like smashing dragons as well, not just goblins, I hope.
What?
No one else knows about that. So. That is an internal dialogue between Tara and the hammer.
I'll talk a little to the Warhammer, get it pumped for a dragon fight.
I can't wait to smash a dragon. I haven't smashed a dragon in so long.
Oh, you fought dragons before?
Oh yes, many. It's so awesome.
You fought 10 dragons before?
What's 10?
The metal.
Oh, maybe. I've
Dragons for
smashed
dragons?
green ones, black ones, brown ones, gold ones. Umtar really liked smashing dragons.
Mm.
So maybe we can too.
Wait, do you not know Margaret?
Who?
Mm. It was only the animal.
The Warhammer was also in the same picture.
Yeah. Mm.
Taking your notes. So, smashing dragon tonight?
No,
Or
early morning. Let's
can
go.
we, can we smash the goblin tonight?
Well, man,
But it's been so long. Wanna flash?
gonna smash a lot tomorrow.
Okay.
Better hit it.
Oh, I will.
Man.
Defiantly.
Defiantly or definitely?
Defiantly.
Okay.
Fine.
Defiantly
That's a good
subjugating
word.
the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, head to rest or.
I wanna wait for the moon to come out.
Yeah, you're all like normally relaxing, taking it easy because it's not really sleeping time yet. So you have some more discussions, you relax, look for the moon.
Yeah. Can I tell from the last 3 days how close we are getting to a full moon?
It might be a couple more days.
Okay.
2 or 3 days maybe, 4.
Yes.
We do need the
I don't remember what was gonna happen with the moon.
There was some kind of
Something
eclipse.
was gonna happen.
Yeah,
I
they-
don't know
they-
what had anything
They're
to do with the
supposed to
full moon.
summon the alien turtle. From the alien turtle.
Was it an eclipse?
Yeah.
Yes.
The lady rises on the eclipse.
But nothing about the full moon.
No, the red moon.
Sometimes
rises
my
on
mind
the-
just goes
Total moon
wrong.
eclipse.
Total
Yeah.
lunar eclipse,
Yes.
Total lunar eclipse.
which would probably be named something different in this world, but still.
But can I tell from the sun and the moon
But
that
it's
they've been moving?
The moon's darker on my side. Oh.
Birds been on the sky?
Give me a check.
Because I've been paying attention to the moon and the sun always goes the same.
Give me a nature check.
Yes. Yeah. It's probably not so good. Nature. 9.
You know, you've been noticing that the moon has been passing in relative close proximity to the sun at some points during the day.
I'm gonna keep my eye on it.
It's very hard to see.
I mean,
Right.
Cool.
But full moons and wolves are a thing.
it is a moon darker.
It's on the prowl.
Right.
You all spend the rest of the night doing whatever you want, relaxing, looking at the moon. Eventually night comes.
Smoking pipe.
Do you all want to head to sleep?
Take some watch maybe.
I can take first.
You can take second.
Well,
Give me perception checks.
guidance.
Natural 1.
Let's
Plus
see.
8,
Oh,
so 9.
21.
15.
In which order did we have?
I was first.
Second. And I'll find a big tree and summon Big Fan.
Big fan.
Big Fan. Not small, but Big Fan. And I'll just look up at the moon and be distracted. Thinking about the scary fight that is going to happen with the dragon.
Big Fan is also looking at the moon, walking around, circles around you, looking around, and then calming down and laying with his head in your lap.
Stroke him and
And then you're feeling so comfortable that you fall asleep. And you find yourself in a forest. See Fen is still there with you.
Big Fan.
Big Fen
Big Fan.
looking at you. Naruk. You're in a dream.
That would explain something.
I believe I pulled you in.
Is it really you?
It is me. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm happy to see you.
It's fine. I'm happy. You keep me happy.
Okay.
Danger is coming. I believe I warned you before.
Big wolf.
It's scary. I
Yeah.
can feel it coming closer.
Like hunting us?
Not sure. Its presence is stronger and stronger.
Seems like it's connected to this wolf we're hunting.
There are many elves.
There are many elves.
They're also scary.
And some of them are really bad. But
I want to meet your friends. Are you ready for this?
okay. I guess so.
Then you wake up. And you notice that Hicks is standing over you. And Fen is gone. It was your turn to be the watch for half an hour ago. And you woke up by yourself halfway into your shift, finding Naruk sleeping on her shift.
Okay then.
Sorry.
It's okay. Nothing happened. Seems. Yeah.
It's quiet.
I don't think so. I can't hear anything. Sorry for not waking you.
Happens.
I think I needed to sleep.
Yeah.
Just,
You have a nice sleep at least.
we'll talk about it later.
Okay. You can go back to sleep. You want?
So I'll find a nice spot and I'll summon little Fen and just go to sleep. But
We're not hiding this time.
I still hide it.
You easily fall back asleep. Your watch goes over without problems. Same with yours. And then you wake up the rest of the people at the end of your watch. So, you guys ready?
Of course.
Chillin'.
Did I have anyone of you seen the dragon yet?
I've never seen a dragon, I believe.
Me neither. But did you keep an eye out? At the
It's so dark in night, can't really see that far.
I was paying attention.
Good, good. Didn't see the dragon though.
No.
Sad.
Okay, so since we're heading into something that's probably dangerous, so just in case you guys are used to this, but there is a good berry in case of emergency. You can.
What are these?
They're good.
They're good.
And they are berries.
So they taste good? What do I do with it? Do I eat it and then he just tosses it into his mouth? Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, if someone is struggling and on the cusp of life, it can.
Damn. I'm sorry.
I have another. And
Thank you. I'm really
Please.
full now. It was really
yeah. Just don't eat this one. In case I'm
good. I'll save it for later.
You can give it to someone else as
I'm
well.
gonna try to not crush it.
Wow. A crushed up berry might work as well. Worth a try at least.
Interesting. Jam.
Good berry jam.
Sounds good. Might be a bit
On
much.
toast.
Now we're taking it a bit too far.
Summon Void Cleaver, put it on my back.
You suddenly see a sword appear on Chris's back.
Long sword. Appearing on the back, you just see the hilt.
Cool. Can I borrow that?
No, you can't. You should probably not touch it.
Looks good to poke with.
It depends on the day it has.
Interesting.
Very. Not so much. It's bad.
Okay, let's go then. When you hear, I'm not that bad,
No, you're not. I'll speak back.
but
Are you ready for some dragon energy to feed on today?
well, you barely survived yesterday. No, sir.
No thanks to you. You're not
What
really
did you want me to do? You didn't even try to summon me.
Didn't really get the chance.
Typically you.
I hate you.
Thank you.
Fuck off.
Looks like we found a new master for me that might be good.
What is it with you? You know we have a pact.
I can make new pacts.
I don't think so. I mean,
You'll see.
I think you're tricking me. You just, I have never heard you talk to other people.
Nothing. Complete silence in your mind.
Shitty ass.
And disadvantage on your next attack.
Okay. It's fitting.
Makes oddly sense.
Yep. I'll allow it.
Good. You should. Otherwise, some elven women might suddenly appear behind you.
Oof.
Now I have that to threaten you with for all time.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we go?
Yep.
You lead the way, Montaigne. You're a good tracker too, maybe.
Yep.
Either way, up on the mountain.
Okay. You all head straight for the hills.
I'll go straight behind you.
It has eyes.
Hills have eyes.
No. You're heading first.
Yeah.
The table is shaking. And give me a survival check. You can probably give me one as well now, because you probably can't keep yourself from trying. If I know you correctly. Montaigne,
13.
18.
you're both looking. Montaigne seems to be struggling a little bit. Not sure where to go now. Let's find some traces.
How close are we to the hills?
You are at the bottom of the hills now. The hills are not really that large.
Okay, so I will use my primeval awareness. I will expend a spell slot and I will sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fays, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile.
Smooth.
Do you also sense general location, or?
Yes.
So you do not find any traces, but as you cast your spell, you do find that it's not that far away. Might not take more than 3 minutes to get to the cave, where you do sense the presence of 2 dragons.
3?
2.
2.
Did not sign up for this.
Are you sharing this with the group?
Do you see any signs of it? Are we far away?
We're getting close. Oh, where they are.
Dave. Everyone.
Are there several?
Might be more than we were informed about at the association.
We could have more than one. How many?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay, but we should prepare. I cast Mage Armor.
I cast Long Strider on myself.
I cast whoopity whoop ass.
Good. Checking Pokey. He does not cast anything.
Two dragons changes things.
Ice is much toasting.
I mean, we have spike growth, so.
Yeah.
Oh, they can! But Fugrissa doesn't know that.
Level 6, I would have gotten magical damage from my claw.
Everything happens level 6 for you.
Yeah. No, actually, I think only that happens for me at level 6.
But it's big.
Yeah.
Okay. So how are we doing this? Should I just go in first and get their attention?
You can distract her. Do you want to bring them out? Shall we
You
make
said
a
you
trap?
wanted me to distract them.
Should we
Spike
should
growth.
we make like an ambush?
How would you ambush a dragon?
If they're in a cave, maybe we can just everyone stand ready and shoot at them when they get out.
I can shoot.
Do we want to fight them in a confined space within a cave, or do we want to drag them out in the open fields?
Probably inside the cave. If they're out in the open, they can just.
They'll fly high, far away, so
Is there a way?
many of us can't attack them.
Is there a way you could find them in the cave though?
You got some experience with this kind of work, Montaigne. What do you say?
Whenever I'm fighting something that flies, it's usually best to keep it both restrained.
So
Inside.
inside the cave.
Would be the best idea, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with him.
Then we do that. Shall we sneak in? Does anyone?
We should probably have a look first, no? Like see what we're facing, if there's two. I mean, we know one of them are young. What about the other one? Is it like a baby, or is it like
An
the
elder.
mother? Or,
Elder dragon.
It's an ancient one.
Oh, shit.
or maybe we can figure out.
I can sneak in and check if you want.
Are you stealthily?
Are we outside the cave now?
Is he stealthy?
I
I'll
mean-
go with them.
Yeah, probably sending those two first. You scream if you need help.
I can scream. That's the wrong thing to say.
Oh, one thing.
I will scream.
Those he said that the tin dragons could make like sonic
Oh,
booms, or yeah, what he said. Shall we have something stuffed in our ears?
Maybe.
Anyone who's trained in survival can roll a survival check. Does that make sense? Nature check, actually.
Not yet.
I'm not proficient in nature.
I'm proficient in survival.
Nature. Anyone?
Nature.
Nature.
Are you the only one trained in nature?
yes.
I'm trained in survival though.
You're not sure. If it will help or not.
Either way, you will have someone scream if we noticed.
True, probably not if you have to scream for us to come in. Maybe we should not stuff our ears. Okay. Scratch the plan.
I can go with you guys.
Will the scratching be worse inside the cave?
Should we just not all go if
You know,
we're going so many?
I can be invisible.
That is cool. Can you make me invisible?
No,
Oh,
I don't think so.
I've always wanted to be invisible.
Let me see, maybe.
Make my job so easy.
I can make you invisible.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I'll touch him, and he goes invisible.
And I guess I just feel someone poking you in the back shortly after.
Oh, so that's where the name comes from. Pokey.
Now, go check, you have an hour.
Oh, I'm gonna go in straight away.
I'm coming with.
Already an Eldritch Blast in case something comes flying out of the
You
cave.
just feel someone tugging at your arm. Should I lead you?
Stay behind me.
Okay. Then he probably goes behind you as you go up the hill into the cave entrance. Do you follow as well?
No. I gave my invisibility away.
Oh, cool.
Can I cast Spiritual Guardians on myself
If you want to.
for 10 minutes?
It's to an item, isn't it? To an object.
Or
You can cast it on your armor.
Yeah.
Or point, but that's fixed.
Yeah.
I will do this. On the armor.
Good. Okay. Cave entrance is pretty large. Like a giant creature could get in large.
I will wait till they come out or the hills.
Yeah. And as you approach the entrance, you see a lot of like bones outside the entrance. And you enter the cave. It's a very long, narrow, but narrowing. Like it's a straight hallway inside. As you guys head inside, I want you to roll a stealth check.
Yeah, and I will put on my goggles.
They're always on because in this world the light is always dim.
Are the cool goggles?
Yeah, so he has those goggles.
24.
24. That is a good roll. And he will roll.
So much for invisibility.
At least it's invisible. I rarely roll 2 ones, but sometimes it happens.
You actually rolled a double 1 on that guy? No.
I give him advantage because of invisibility.
Yeah,
He suddenly became the comic relief.
Yep.
So yeah, you guys head into the cave along the path. It's a very long, narrow path. Not narrow, I say narrow all the time. It's straight. And it's sort of like it almost feels artificially straight. The walls are very like smooth.
And at the end you see a door.
Not the script though.
I just had to.
At the end you see a door. No. Eventually you get to sort of like another opening that sort of opens up wider. You see this like 60 feet in front of you, which is the extent of your vision at this point. Koki as an elf sees the same as you at this point because you have the mask goggles. As you get a little bit closer, you eventually see sort of like a reflective surface inside. You see that the reflective surface starts moving. And there you see a young tin dragon sort of like resting in the middle of this room. But at this point you only see one.
Yeah.
You also see there's sort of like some metallic shims from the sides, which are also reflecting to you.
But I see one.
Dragon.
Okay.
But you're not able to see the entire cave yet, unless you want to go further in.
No, but I can use Hunter Sense on the one I see. So I will burn if it has any damage, immunities, resistance, or abilities. Unless it's the dimension magic.
It's not immune to divination. Yes, resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. He also has immunity towards lightning and thunder. And he is immune to being blinded and charmed. So, what are we doing? He says loudly. And as he does this, you see the reflection from the dragon sort of move quickly. And then stop being completely silent, and you see sort of the reflection just disappears.
I'm gonna try to backstep a little bit, like maybe around. It's more on.
You just like pass where you believe he is.
Yeah.
So, what are we doing? Oh, dragon, yes. Sorry, I forgot.
We have any movement?
It's very quiet. Unnaturally quiet.
Should probably.
You're quiet. You start moving back outside.
Yeah.
Both of you roll stealths again. That's better.
27.
You both start moving. And just as you start moving, you hear sounds from inside the cave again. You hear sort of like someone running towards you. And you hear an insanely loud sound. You feel like the entire air around you starts vibrating. As you roll a saving throw again. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. 3. You take 10 thunder damage.
We hear this boom.
Yeah, you will hear this loud, insane boom. You are at the precipice of the effect, so you're not actually hit by it, but the after effects still damage you.
Do I recognize the sound as thunder?
It is a loud sound, it's not really thunder, but the type of damage would be thunder, as it is a sonic blast. But you do recognize it as a sonic blast.
You run it?
Run it.
Run in.
As you start running, I want everyone to roll initiative.
Yes.
And I need to go grab another dragon.
The little trickster. You're all so good on initiative. What's up with you?
I don't know. It's only when I'm trying to hit someone I'm
Yeah.
missing it.
Just gonna put these here.
Right. Thanks.
They suddenly appear behind the little small goblin. Hello there.
Baby dragon and mama dragon.
So one of these is Pokey. Pick a Pokey.
Pick a poke.
Okay.
Sure. That is the same one as Rick was.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
well,
so Pokey and Montaigne will be approximately 60 feet in front of these two.
So. Like here.
I like it when the DM's roll ruins a good plan. I'm sorry. But 2 ones had to be used.
He's still invisible. Or...
Yeah,
Yeah.
still invisible. So it's basically
Just
Montaigne
not
alone
quiet.
here, as far as the dragons could tell. They would have their backs towards them. And let's say another 120 feet, you have the rest of the group. And then we have a tunnel that would be very large, so we don't even really need to draw it up. But it is like from wingspan to wingspan now. That's the extent of their reach. So we might as well actually draw up a.
Okay, so we're at the edge of it.
Yeah, you're by the entrance basically.
So the
So
Tunnel.
from wingspan to wingspan, we just draw a line straight forward towards me.
Yay.
But I said it was oddly smooth. No, just kidding.
this is not.
No, it's actually pretty good for a cave wall. Even an oddly smooth cave wall would probably not even be that smooth.
And then it's over here, right?
Yeah. This is so much easier when we're not on stream, and I can just go behind and
Yes.
draw everything up myself.
And I can
So
even
we
draw
are
a line.
10 feet behind the map.
Yeah.
Almost.
10 feet behind me. This is gonna be like a race.
Oh yeah.
Ready, set, start.
I'm also gonna need these.
What's that?
For flying.
Oh, for flying.
How tall is the cave?
It's a little bit over 60 feet tall.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
So, what do I have that can reach? Oh, it seems to be quite okay.
So if you put the white dragon on top of this platform,
The little one?
and then over by the red dragon, a little bit behind it,
Over here? Eller behind it?
even further behind, yeah.
Well, they told he would be getting flying monsters after all that spike growth. So,
I did warn you.
Yeah.
It's all my fault.
Ship's a counter.
Okay, I like the hexes underneath the dragon. It's a good place to be.
That's all me there.
Okay, so we have initiatives. Do we have anyone 20 plus?
20.
20.
Oh, the hex first.
Yeah.
And then Roglin. We have 15 to 20.
15.
18.
Pokey.
This is gonna be fun.
Pokey the bear rolls another one.
He's terrible.
I think I'm just gonna
at
remove these two dice.
Are these the ones you made?
No, wait, you can remove them. You use those for dragons and switch to one for Pokey.
Nope. Dragons need better rolls. That's why I'm switching now. Okay, 10 to 15. Interesting. Five to 10.
Wait.
No, we only have you left here.
3.
Well,
At least two before Pokey. Okay, Montaigne, are you ready to die? It's fun being a guest here, isn't it? So, Hicks, you hear a large sonic boom from inside the cave,
I run
260 feet or something.
no, 120.
So you get
I was
all the way
never
over
gonna-
to where Montaigne is. That's your exact. Cool.
What was that?
Dragons.
Before you can answer, it's. Do you end your turn there? Yeah, that's
I
probably
think that's all my,
yeah.
all my actions.
And bonus.
Yeah.
Galadhmir?
Is there where you want to be?
I'm gonna also dash into it.
into the fray.
How far can you go?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
70 feet, 60 feet?
60.
So halfway there. Tara?
I will dash up 50 feet.
Oh yeah, you're small.
Mm-hmm.
Case?
Yeah, I'll move up 60 feet as well. I'll move over here.
At this point, the friendly neighborhood dragons will fly out. They were now 40 feet away. Got to enter in their speed, but they have 60 feet of flying speed. So, we can build another platform. And before this, I'm gonna roll for the breath to come back. Does not.
What?
Breath abilities for dragons are, after they use it, they have to roll a d6. And if they get 5 or 6, it recharges.
Oh, cool.
On my turn, can I use protection of energy on myself?
Probably.
Thunder damage?
Sounds like a good idea. If you put this
How do you
below
know that
these
this is
people,
what they're using?
Loud boom.
so put them on the lowest level of the platform, all 3 of them. No, the Higgs and Montaigne and Pokey. There we go, and then you put the red dragon above. And the grey dragon will also fly in. It will actually land behind. That should work with 60 feet. So on this side, behind the players. And looking at them doesn't really matter. But then, everyone within 30 feet of the red dragon, no, the white dragon, grey dragon, will have to roll a wisdom saving throw. So Pokey, Hicks, and Montaigne. Pokey gets a good roll, 20 something.
22.
15.
15.
Within
Okay,
50 feet?
You succeed. 30.
30.
So we succeed, you fail. That just means that you take full damage, and we half the damage. Just need some more dice.
I don't like when he's grabbing all those dice.
That should do it.
Really?
Oh.
Fun game we're playing, huh, Glenn?
I used my nat 20 for this.
Was it a nat 20?
Yeah.
Nice.
Why am I so fast?
I regret nothing.
Oh. So 36 thunder damage. Halved for two of you.
That's completely fine.
Ooh. And for you, you fail to save. You also get deafened.
What does that do?
Yes.
And
I still haven't filled out my Dungeon Master screen. I believe it just gives you disadvantage to any hearing.
I immediately fail. Ability check that requires any.
It doesn't really do much in a fight like this.
Basically,
Possibly.
if it's behind you, you don't know where it is.
Okay, that's a good start. Then the second dragon will so can't do much from up there. How high is that? 10, 15, 20 feet up? It's actually just gonna stay there because it was unable to recharge its blast. And then the other dragon is gonna try recharging its blast. Okay,
But we see that the grey one is smaller than the other one.
they're the same size.
Ah, okay.
Montaigne? Your turn.
Oh my
To
god.
do what to do.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is worse than the skeletons.
Yeah.
It's dragons.
I will use a bonus action to designate the grey dragon as my grey.
Gets a attack of opportunity on you because it has a 10-foot reach.
Okay.
So it's gonna try to hit you with a 18. It's a miss. What's your armor class?
18.
Then it hits.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Same damage. That would be 8 damage. No, 10. 10 slashing damage as it slashes you with its claw.
And then I will try to shoot it with my longbow.
The grey one.
Yes.
How much damage did you take?
36.
Ouch.
Parchment.
It's not too bad.
This could be quick.
It's fine.
And when I knock the arrow of the bow, I will trigger the command phrase to also make it my sworn enemy.
What was the command phrase?
Swift death to you of wrong thing.
Cool.
Yep. And then he is your adversary.
Yes. And I will shoot. 26.
That easily hits. Even a dragon.
Then 4. $30 damage.
30.
Yep.
Sweet. That's a good start. You're attacking Dragon A. They have letters in my tracker here. So Dragon A is the grey one, that's the one you attacked?
Yep. And I would shoot him again.
Yep. That is understandable.
14.
14 is a miss, sadly. Remember that you do have 1 inspiration. Too late now, but you do have it if you need it at some point. I give all our guests an inspiration token apparently on their first session. I've created a precedence. That's your turn?
Yep.
Fantastic. Naruk?
I have to move up 80 feet at least. Let me see.
That brings you 40 feet away.
So here.
Wasn't this 60 feet?
Yeah, it should be 20 more than Ferguson.
But do I want to be that close?
Oh.
That is a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Inside blast radius. Possibly.
I forgot to have that done.
Yeah, I have to move that far away
You can roll
anyways.
with advantage.
Can I see Higgs from here?
Yeah. Underneath the wing you can see X.
Does he look
28.
bad? Do you look bad?
I look pretty bad.
Then I'll cast
Close to losing another arm.
I'll cast a healing word at him.
What's
6.
the range on healing word?
60.
60. That's just where you are now.
I think that was the plan, at least.
5 more feet forward, and then you're 60, I believe.
No, 5.
24.
24. He forgot he had advantage on his attack, so he rolled again. Doing a lot of damage. That's everything for you.
Sadly, yes.
And we have Pokey. Why are you laughing?
So poke a dragon.
Pokey has
Pokey pokes a dragon.
Pokey has 2 rapiers that he takes off his back, and then jumps straight at the white dragon, or grey dragon. Sorry, color is hard. And he will try to slash him first with his right hand. It's a natural 20. These dice are so much better. Now we're doing double dice. I haven't crit in so long. We haven't fought in so long.
Double dice or max?
Yeah, max for the second die. So doing some damage. Then he will attack again with his offhand. 14. That misses. So his first strike just poking the bear, poking the dragon and doing a lot of damage, but the second one the dragon sort of deflects with its claw. And that brings us back to the top with Hicks almost dying. How better now?
I'm all better now,
Yeah.
I will go to the grey one and try and attack it with twice.
Yep.
My stick.
Would you get flanking? Are you
No.
trying to flank? Just
No. I go just on the side.
One more up and you would be flanking.
But would I be flanking? I'm
Oh
small.
no, you don't flank because you're small.
Yeah.
is it?
We just
Wasn't
talked
it that
about this.
he couldn't make like Pokey wouldn't be able to flank with Hicks, but Hicks could flank with Pokey since Pokey is a threat.
Let's just say they're not flanking, making it easy.
18 on the first.
18 hits, just hits. So you're just smacking it in the back. 12.
And natural 20.
Nice.
So that's hits. One hits. 15.
15 damage.
Oh no. It's 17.
It's math.
Yes.
17
26, but
damage.
it's not.
That dragon is now bloodied and is starting to struggle a little bit. As it brings us.
I will. Guess I will. I can't kick him because I won't do nothing with it.
It will? No, it won't. It's not a magical attack yet.
So I will
Once a higher level get all
kill
their.
the small on that 5 extra damage.
Yep.
Do them defense thingy.
Yeah, so you're dodging or.
Dodging it. I don't.
Defense
not
thing.
anything.
That's a nice way of saying it.
Helgalin.
I'll go for a scorching ray. I'll go over here.
Not a thunderclap.
No. I've heard there are thunderclaps in this cave. So I'll toss a scorching ray at this guy.
Yep.
First one, that's 24, I guess hits.
Yep, 24 easily hits.
So that's 6. So that's 7. And then another one.
Number 7.
He's not dead, I guess.
Nope.
And then it's a 22, which I guess also hits.
Yeah. You can't be rolling this well. It's
And
not
that's
cool.
a 9.
9.
Yes. And then the last one is 25.
Easily hits.
So then that's a 6.
6. He is starting to struggle.
I actually hit something.
That brings us to Tara.
3 times in a row.
Well,
It's amazing.
Smash!
Smash dragon!
can't really reach that. I can use my action to move up.
A dash action.
Up here. And I will second up healing word on his.
We have a lot of healers.
2.
10.
That is a lot.
Oh, and when he goes into my spiritual guardians, he does a wisdom saving throw.
So when he starts his turn.
So it's when he first enters and if he starts his turn.
Yeah, but he enters it's when he starts his turn. Because when you move it into him, he doesn't enter it.
Wording.
Anyway, Progresso.
Hello there, it's my turn. Okay, I'll move
Hello
30 feet up by the wall. Yes, we are white cleavers. And then I'll point towards the red dragon, say something infernal as purple ships try to restrain or whatever, as he's cursed by the Hexblade's curse. And then I'll say to Word Cleaver that telepathy is a two-way street. Thanks for lending me this knowledge and cast Blink. No, I have my own.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're cool.
Wow.
Painted it. Come on.
It's beautiful. And did it on the flying one.
Oh, what a nice necklace.
Yeah, very nice necklace.
So beautiful.
And I'll cast Link. And barely just doesn't make it. So it's a 10. So I don't blink out.
What was this ability?
No, this is Hexblade's Curse, so it's no disability. Hex and Hexblade's Curse are two different.
Cool. Then it's the dragon's turn. At the start of the red one's turn, he will try to get his breath back. The other one I did on the end of his turn. Not sure it really matters. So. The white dragon will start. It's going to go for
He's inside the spirit guard.
yeah, with him.
Wisdom saving 15.
That is a natural 18. So
He still takes that. 11, 17, 8.
DMG. It's noticing this effect, going to go straight for you. With it's first gonna try to scratch with its claws. Okay. 22. It easily hits you.
Easily blow.
It hits you. You're too OP. Doing 18 damage. And then it's gonna try to claw you again with its other claw. Say 28. That easily hits you.
Yeah.
Now I can say easily. Doing another 10 slashing damage. As it goes in for a bite as well.
Excuse you?
That is a 24 to hit.
Another trial of fire. Or thunder.
Doing another 18 damage. The other dragon, realizing being up there doesn't really help it because its blast does not come back, will fly down behind Vigasa and try to attack you with its claws. It's gonna stand 10 feet behind him, so that 5 feet. There. So that it can reach him, but he can't reach it yet. Going for you with its claws. That is a 28 to hit.
Yep.
What did he enter the 15?
Yeah, yep.
Yep, that's with him. So
That's a
a
wisdom.
wisdom saving throw. That is a 12. That's full damage. Did you roll concentration, by the way?
What?
That was a... How much damage did you take? 18, 18, and 12. So the first concentration roll is it halved, or is it
10 or
10?
Which
So 10, 10, 10?
Yeah.
3 times. You need to be 10 in constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. 22? 20? That's one.
Oh, the pain in that one.
Falls away.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, I hit you with 1. Doing 17 damage. Going in for the other claw with a 19.
Yep.
Doing 11 damage. Do you have any concentration left, by the way?
Nope.
And then going in for a bite at the end.
Surprise there.
That is a 23.
Oh, these loads.
Good night, guys.
I actually rolled the wrong die for you. Could have been more. That is 24 damage.
Yep. Good night.
As it just takes a good chunk out of your shoulder. And you all see Frugrissa just fall to the ground, bleeding out.
Bear!
That brings us to Montaigne. Second time you're down in one session.
You can take off the necklace now.
Okay, so when you go down?
Yep.
And you can put him flat on the ground.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to cast the Zephyr Strike. I'm gonna shoot the great metal with advantage.
Ooh.
23.
Easily hits. I wasn't sure if you needed confirmation or not.
$22.
22 damage. Bringing the dragon to death's door. It's still standing, but you see like its entire body seems to be almost falling to the ground. As it's struggling, just stay on its paws. Not sure if a dragon
Paws? I don't think a dragon has paws.
hands, arms, hooves. What's up? All you do? Montaigne?
No, I have one more attack
Oh,
and movement.
attack the movement.
Come on, finish him off.
Here's some more. And shoot him again.
Yep. Roll for an attack.
20.
Easily hits.
$23.
Takes the last 2 damage. How do you want to do it?
Shoot him in the eye.
It's just what I was thinking. You just see an arrow flying through the air, straight into the dragon's eye. As the dragon looks over to you with its remaining eye, it falls forward. As Pokey just barely jumps out of the way. Good one, Montaigne.
That's my turn.
That brings us to Narok. Good.
Terra is before the dragon, isn't she?
Yeah.
I'll cast Fairy Fire on the red dragon. So he has to make a dex save of 16.
Natural 20.
Loss.
I almost feel like I have to prove it.
No worries. And then I'll just... I'm within 10 feet of him. Is he... Which 4 is he? Those 4 or those 4? Closest to Ferguson, probably. Am I within... Can I move away without an attack of opportunity? That's the big question.
You're a bit big, huh?
I'll just...
I'm gonna check for a second if they are actually that size or not large. No, they're large. So these are a little bit too big. He is the 4 that's closest to its left corner. Which would be... Yeah, you're far away.
I'm 15 away then. Yeah. So I'll move away like that.
Yep. That brings us to Poke.
Ooh, by the way, for my bonus action, I'm going to turn into a spider.
Sounds good. Beautiful little spider.
This bear spider.
Pokey will
Is
run
it a
up.
giant spider or?
Yeah, a giant spider.
Yeah.
Not a teeny spider.
Yeah, Pokey will run up to the dragon. It's at the corner there.
Guess we can just remove the other one.
Yeah. And he will attack it. With its rapiers. His rapiers. Is a 17, that's a miss for the first one. And he's going to use his offhand to try again. Bringing us to Higgs, as he's just too hyped up to even strike at this dragon. Just shimmying off the tin hide.
I will also run to the dragon. Where? In the middle.
Just next to you.
Right in front of her. I will attack. 28.
Easily hits. So just smacking it on its head.
14.
13
And
damage.
I will try to stunning strike. On 15. Constitution.
Constitution, that is 24.
24, so that's pretty good. And I will attack again. So, 17 to it.
10 misses.
Misses.
As it just flies a little bit off the ground, as you're not able to reach it with that one.
Right, then I will. Look. If I hit with an unarmed strike, even though it doesn't do any damage, but can I still try stunning strike again if it hits?
That's a good question. Sure.
Then I will try and kick him. $19.
19, yeah. You just reach his leg as he's flying a little bit up into the air.
Yeah, and I will try and stunning strike again.
That was a Constitution
Constitution, yeah.
saving throw. That is a 24.
All once. Huh?
It's a dragon.
And that's it.
Yep. That brings us to Raglan.
I'm gonna cast a 3rd level Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
Amping it up. And the first one is not very good, it's 13.
13 sadly misses, as it just seems to reflect off of the tin surface.
The
and hit
second
the roof.
one is 19.
19 hits the exact same spot, which has been dented a little bit and really sticks.
So it missed.
No, it hits.
It hits. I thought you meant in the wall.
No.
Yeah. 7?
7 damage.
Yes.
What type of damage was this?
Fire.
Fire. It seems to singe the tin a little bit.
Then it's 23.
Easily hits.
Then it's 8.
8 more damage.
And then the 4th one. That's 21.
Still easily hits. Same spot every time.
10.
Piling on the damage. That's good. That's a good round.
Well,
You're done?
Yes.
Tara?
Get beat up. 5.
thank you.
Smash. Smash.
I'm
Smash the dragon. Come on. Smash.
I can't really.
You said we were gonna smash a dragon.
No. Cannot take a hit. Well, how's the dragon looking?
It's fine.
It's fine. Okay, then I'm definitely. Next turn, there we go. I can smash. And I want to move so that I'm exactly like 25
You
feet.
will get an attack of opportunity.
But I'm not 10. I was thinking. Like me.
Okay.
Oh, you were further front and then Ferguson? I thought you were
I
on the
guess
line.
han kom akkurat inn i
Yes, right, and you went over to the
Yeah.
right. This is true. So you're staying away from the reach.
20.
Good decision.
Also, just exactly 25 feet. On next turn, and I will buy heat metal on the like
Interesting.
that's
Interesting.
2d8.
Yeah, it would work. It would work.
Make it good. 9.
9. That's to hit or damage?
It's just damage.
Damage, yeah.
Question is there any usable skin on it afterwards?
Well, we do have the other one.
Okay, Farissa, you're still prone, but you are alive.
I'll stand up. I won't move, but I'll cast Blink.
Yep. We are waiting in suspense.
Oh, natural 20. So, boop, and I'm gone.
Where do you go when you're going?
I'm going into a purple ethereal plane.
Cool.
Wherever my nightmares comes from of hunting.
You still see the dragon and it's looking
Yes,
at
I
you?
see everyone within 60 feet actually. So I see a lot of interesting things.
I was just gonna kid that he was in both planes
I will say
physically.
to White Cleaver that, as I said, telepathy is a two-way street.
Well, you should still kill the dragon.
We will.
You need to prove yourself. That brings us to the dragon, which will fly up in the air so that it's 10 feet above, or actually just 5 feet above your heads.
So what? Out of
You
melee?
can, you can still reach it, it's just hovering above you.
Okay, we'll just have to remember.
Yeah, it's fine. And it's going to see if it can recover its blessed. And then I want everyone within 30 feet, so that's you and Hicks. No, not you. You're in a
There
different
we go.
Me as well.
Hicks and Pokey and Bear. And Tara as well. Yeah. All of you roll a wisdom saving throw.
Dirty 20.
18.
Not a 20.
So everyone above 16. What did you get, Tara?
18.
18. So everyone gets above. Not Pokey.
Pokey dies.
He's useless.
Oh, he pokes.
Hey, that's my friend. But yes.
Let's see here. There's a lot of dice to count up.
You're enjoying this so much.
It's always like this.
And this is how it really is.
Yeah.
It was just warming us up a little bit.
29 full damage.
Well, I'm glad I'm not in there.
Yeah.
And that's 15. Rest of you.
Uh-oh.
That brings Pokey down. That's it for the dragon. It's actually going to decide after using its blast to use the rest of its movement to fly up to the top of that platform there. So just
Guess
bring in
all the
the
way
tall
to
one.
the-
Hicks get an attack of
Yeah.
opportunities.
This one?
Yes,
Over there or in the middle of the...
same place,
20.
just straight up. So it's now 30 feet in the air.
20 hits.
What did you get?
20.
20 hits, yeah. As you're smashing in with your quarterstaff.
Hit. No. 13.
13 damage. As he flies up. Montaigne, this doesn't bother you at all.
No. I would use a bonus action to designate that dragon as my new prey.
Pray.
And I will use the Sapphire Strike to give it advantage on its attack. That's a 25.
25 easily hits him.
A lot of math.
Just 13 damage
13 damage.
for the first attack.
Yeah.
Then the second one. 23.
23 still easily hits.
10 damage.
10.
And I get 30 extra movement
Yep.
after using Sapphire Strike, so I'll just further back.
Yeah. You're now in the entrance to the larger cave. As you see another
Hair breathing down your neck.
No. No, you're not down. Tara's down.
Yeah, all my plans have been ruined.
Oh, why?
I'll
Jump, come on.
no, I'll do the boring thing and use my bonus action to change back. And go over to Tara and force feed her good berry, so she's up with 1 hit point.
Yep.
Thank you.
That's your entire turn.
Yeah,
Pokey will death saving throw.
or I'll move just a little bit so I'm not.
That is my, 5th natural one today.
For him.
So he fails 2 of his death saves.
Pokey's first dragon hunting adventure. He dies.
So he just had a good time. Good time.
He died having fun at least.
Well, he wanted to be bait. Come on.
Nature of the bait.
Okay.
Well,
Hex.
everyone has a good berry, so everyone can choose to save him. I'm just saying. I said choose.
I actually will force feed him goodbye because I got nothing else.
Yeah.
I got dots, but I don't do anything. No.
Yeah. So you're force feeding him a berry,
Yeah.
bringing him back to 1
And then I
HP.
will run further into the cave.
Yep.
Was that action and bonus action to do that?
Just action to force feed.
Action. Yeah, but
How much movement do you have?
He must be so
I got
full
one.
right now.
I'll do all my 40s.
Okay. Pokey, waking up after getting the berry. Thank you.
He's still feeling really bad.
And then he runs the same way.
Nice.
Get up.
Going,
How much movement does he have?
He has 40 feet. So he's gonna
So
go
20.
80 feet.
Okay.
Just gonna run all the way as far as he can.
50.
And then
20. 60.
plus 20. He's got 80 feet total.
Yeah, but he used 20 to get up.
Math and rules
Math
and
and
stuff.
rules
Yeah.
and stuff.
Players know more than the DM.
Yeah. We're supposed to. I don't know anything. This is all just an RP story for me. Anyway, that brings us to... Pokey was before you, so he didn't move. He gets back. All the way back.
Rewind.
Yeah. Naruk, do you want to put Pokey back? He had his turn right before Hicks, not after. So, Raglan.
My turn.
Yeah.
So that means Hicks also gets back then.
What?
Oh no, yeah, I get it. Yeah. You're confusing me.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna do another 3rd level Scorching Ray.
Level 3.
Yes. First one misses, that's for sure.
It's a good time.
Second one, that probably misses 15.
Yep, misses.
Fourth one probably also misses
Yeah.
13.
So it's
Now the fourth one is 22. That one hits.
it's used to this attack, so it's blocking with its wing. But as he believes that you only have 3, so he opens up and then gets hit right in the face with the last one.
Which is 11.
11 damage.
Damn it, you ass! Die!
It is now bloodied. And that brings us to Tara.
Mhm.
Rise.
Well, I promised some Smashing?
Have one.
Yeah.
Can't you fly?
Can I miss this step on top of the dragon?
Can.
And
And you can try to stay on top of it.
I would think the same thing.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna die.
Yep.
Should be cool though.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be cool. That's exactly what
Try
it is.
to,
It's gonna be cool.
You will see Tara lift her hammer, looking like she's about to strike the ground, and then you see silvery mist cover her entire body as she disappears.
I will try to grab onto the dragon with the warhammer so
Yep.
I can hold better.
You reappear above the dragon, and I want you to roll an acrobatics check.
Yeah, try balancing the dwarf on top of the dragon. You are now named Dragon Rider.
Table, guys.
So,
With advantage because this is cool.
yeah, and I'm trying to just
Yep, I'll
get
get
a
to
hold
the
of
attack
it.
after.
Yeah.
The rule of cool states that you have advantage.
13.
13. We have to let the dice decide. Okay, roll your attack.
Oh. No smashing.
11?
11.
No. That's lower.
You appear above the dragon.
10.
As you're about to smash it with your hammer, you get the wing flapping up, just hitting off balance, and you sort of fall down a little bit, but you're just able to like cling onto the dragon's back. So you're now on top of the dragon, just laying on your stomach.
So he got disadvantage against hitting me, I assume. Oh.
We'll see.
He just has to do a cartwheel in the air and you're
That's your turn.
Yeah.
Pegasus.
Okay, I'm popping back like 20 feet away from the dragon now.
Bonus action kill myself.
And I'll move in the middle of the room right there. And I'll throw 2 Eldritch Blast.
How far off was the dragon?
30 feet.
Oh, I thought it was. Yes, it was.
That's a miss, that's just a 12. And a 13, so both doesn't hit. And then for blink. And that fails as well, because I rolled terribly and I'm gonna die because I suck at this game.
Sounds good. That brings us to the dragon.
It's so hard on yourself.
Oh, don't get it on the back.
Look at him.
It is going to fly down to the middle of everyone.
Like here?
There we
I
go.
don't
I
wanna.
want you to roll,
I don't wanna.
I want you to roll an athletics check.
Yeah.
Hi. What do we have to roll, you said?
2 seconds.
This is horrible. 8.
8. On the way, you lose grip and fall down to the ground, falling 15 feet down. Doing 4 bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground right next to Pokey. That brings you down.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I guess I hit myself.
That was almost scary.
God.
Okay, I want all of you to roll a wisdom saving throw,
Now I'm dead though.
excluding Montaigne and Velgalin.
Failed.
I want to use. Never done this before. I want to use
Fuck
absorb.
this dice.
Absorb elements at 3rd level.
What does it do?
The spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessens its effect on you, and storing it for your next melee attack. You have resistance to the triggered damage type until the start of your next turn. Also, the first time you hit with a melee attack on your turn, the target takes an extra d6 damage of the triggered type. So,
Except for immune.
but I'm not sure how much I reduce it by.
Don't say anything.
It just says it captures some of the incoming, so maybe I don't reduce the damage, I just
Yeah.
store some of it.
Yeah,
I
so
forgot
yeah.
I was resistant to thunder.
Are you?
Yeah. Yeah, I can
Let's go
some
through the things.
Let's see,
protection.
you did
No,
12,
the
18,
damage
12.
to
Thunder.
Men,
Did you ever take that one? You took it once, 15
I just
damage,
don't
so that would bring you up
resist
to
half damage.
yeah.
say 50.
It was
So 7 more health than you have now.
Yeah, so first time I died, I wouldn't have gone down, essentially.
But just bring yourself 7 more up now.
But that's
But I think
still not
it
gonna
means that I
matter.
have
You know.
just resistance to the damage.
So that halves the damage.
Yeah, and I got 18.
18. So double halves. What did you get?
10.
Pix.
21, but
21. Tara.
oh,
13.
Poki also fails. And Naruk.
18.
18. Yeah, so you double. That's everyone. Good. Let's roll a little bit of damage.
Yeah, I can just lie down.
This is not optimal circle to be if you are going to be a healer. No.
That is 22 damage. And it's halved for anyone who succeeded.
So that would be
Yeah,
5.
11 damage.
That does have
5 for
damage
you.
for me?
Yeah.
I'm up!
It's only 11.
That's 22.
I rolled 5 ones on this one.
Wow.
It's the third time today. Third time I'm down today.
You're getting an item soon.
Yes. Actually, she was down 3 times, was it? Or was it more?
Hmm?
You were in 2.
Oh, at least 3, I think.
Yeah. That's all he can move as well. Montaigne.
I'm gonna
A lot of
shoot
people down.
it. And shoot it.
Yep.
31.
21 hits.
8 damage.
8 damage. Good.
Shoot him again.
Yep.
27.
27 hits.
14 damage.
14 damage. You just see arrows hitting the dragon over and over. Done.
Yes.
Naruk. You don't care about loud sounds at all, do you?
I forgo all common sense. And I grow up out my teeth and claws. And I run up and try and take a bite out of his like the where the wing is connected to his body.
Interesting.
Ugh, come on. Ooh, I think it hits 7 plus 8. No, 17 plus 8.
Yeah.
7 plus 8. I was like,
I was
what?
wondering, that's not really that much.
That's,
Yeah.
let me see, 2 d10. That's 19 acid damage.
Damn.
And then I could do the damage of the absorb elements, but that would be thunder damage. And
Yeah,
he's
wouldn't do
immune.
anything.
Yeah. And
But you
then,
don't know that.
No, so I can roll for it. 3d6. Let's see how much.
How much you could have
6.
done.
7. Oh my God, thunder damage.
Seems to just shrug it right off.
And I'll cast both Hicks and it's down. And Pokey.
Okay, yeah.
Jesus. Tara's up, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Who is both of them before the dragon?
Hmm?
Is one of them after the dragon? I would
Pokey, Tara, Hicks, and for everyone is before the dragon. It's only been Montaigne since
Yeah.
the dragon.
I'll heal off my room buddy. The second level healing word.
So Hicks,
Hicks.
for the uneducated.
6 plus 5, so 11.
Thank you.
Hicks opens his eyes. Just staring out into the room.
And I try and just like poke the dragon and see if it can maybe go for me instead. Not a good idea, but that's all I have.
A lot of
the bear.
poking today.
Hey, that's my thing, he said when he's dead.
Spirit floating
I
over his head.
regret
That brings
everything.
us to Poke.
Is he at least looking like bloodied or affected by the damage?
He is bloodied,
Okay.
and the damage affected him greatly. Poke failed his death saving throw, bringing him to 1 failed. Again.
Who would have known?
Hicks, you are back awake.
Get up!
Jumping,
Go straight for the dragon.
just running straight back to him.
Yeah, hit him.
You have advantage.
What? No, I don't.
No.
She's a tiny little
Because we have
person.
weird advantage, flanking rules.
Hey,
Oh, there's no flanking when they're large?
16.
Yeah, when it's 2 sizes difference.
Okay.
16.
16 misses, sadly.
Try again.
That
Three
missed.
now? I'm rolling it.
Yeah.
It would have hit, but not that much.
Needs to be in the dice tray.
25.
25 easily hits. This is both with the quarterstaff or
Quarterstaff, yeah. 12.
12.
I will defend.
Yep. Helgalin.
No, there's Scorching Ray.
Level 3 again.
No more level 3 spells.
So
No,
level
it's
two?
level 2. Yeah. And I'll just toss all of them. So it's 12, which doesn't hit. It's 20, which hits.
Natural 20.
No.
No.
Unnatural 20, false 20.
Dirty.
And 22.
Yep, does 2 hit.
So,
The
Does
2 last
two
one
hit.
hits, yeah.
and then I'm gonna use the sorcery point to re-roll 3 of the dice. It's a little bit better, but not magnificent. 15.
15 damage.
Yeah.
That's your turn.
That's my turn.
Tara.
I'll get up. And I'll just spell the dying on this guy.
Yep.
No, I have a belly.
Yep.
I feed him the belly.
Sounds good. He's
And
back
I
to 1
can't
HP.
really get close enough to feel.
I think yeah, you're within 60 feet.
Oh, I am? Okay, then I will. Feel. First level. It's 6.
Thank you. And then we're up again for the 4th time today. Yes.
Can I get
Put
out
3
of
down
this?
and
Hey, it's far knock. 30.
You know, if you can feel my rage.
I am feeling it.
Wait.
It's emanating.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
As far as I can.
Okay. Figasa. You're back up again.
Yeah,
Your
thankfully
turn.
I'm not within reach, I believe.
Even though it looks like you're right under its
Yeah.
I
wing.
guess you're getting up at least.
I'll move 30 feet, but I'll like move towards the opposite corner of Montaigne. I have 30 movement.
25.
30.
And I'll throw Eldritch Blast. Well, that's a 12 and a natural 1. So yeah, we're doing great today.
Luckily, no.
I've never rolled so bad. What is up with this?
I'm sorry. That brings us to the dragon again.
You're doing what I'm always doing.
He will
I
answer
have
the
to switch
poking
places.
by using its claws against you. Starting with its left hand, doing 26. That hits.
Yep.
That is 14 slashing damage. As it goes in for another strike. That is a 24.
To hit? Yep.
Doing another 12 damage, 12 slashing. And then it goes in for the retaliatory bite. It's a 18.
Hit.
Doing another 20
Damage?
piercing damage. Yeah.
I'm down.
And that brings us to Montaigne.
I'm gonna shoot it.
I am very surprised. Did not see this coming at all.
19.
19. And it hits.
14 damage.
How do you want to do it?
Again.
He slid both the dragons.
He's
After
the
it
only one doing damage.
does a bite, like it opens the mouth again,
Yeah.
arrow straight into the mouth.
As it's about to bite again to finish off Naruk, you see an arrow flying in straight into the mouth. Falling straight on top of Naruk and then rolling off. One failed death save. I'm just kidding.
I'll run in and get one smash.
Yeah.
I'll get so mad I'll throw or even point
Smashing
cleaver.
some tin.
And as the sword clatters to the ground, I'll make it disappear.
I think we should just end the session there, as the clock is already over 10. And then we can continue where we left off next week, as Glenn is with us still then.
How are you?
Yeah.
And hopefully you get some new dice.
What the
I've heard of a
actual?
place where you can buy some. Thank you all for watching. See you again next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.